Okay. How's it going, guys? Hopefully the audio is fine. I didn't mess with any of the settings yet. I'll do my whole adventure with that at some other time. I have finally officially named all of Gebura's floor. And the theme is blood. At least loosely tied to it. So there's like the, what is it? I think it's like a spider lily, also known like as a blood lily. There's Beowulf, which is like a berserker-esque character from the story Beowulf. Chi, which just means blood in Japanese, and then Scarlet for the color. And I also grinded with these characters a little bit just to get some of the passives up, along with some other cards for people. Blood for the blood god. So since we're going to be taking, obviously we're going to be taking the Red Mist outfit. I did update the deck. You'll see that I eliminated the slash cards completely. It's not that I have anything against them. It's just that if we're going to be able to, fully lower the cost of cards, I think it's really nice. And I think that Spear is really good because of 3-hit. And I think Level Slash is good because of Bleed. So that's kind of why I chose that. We still have Slash from other sources, like the Ego pages too. I don't know how much it's going to matter. I forget what everything is weak against in the whole realization, so that's just my decision there. Still doing Kalo, still doing Unstable Children, still doing Eugene. Eugene's finally back for the first time ever. I don't even think I used Eugene last stream, so yeah, Eugene's back. And Nikolai's staying with us. I do have a fully kitted out Gloria, but I did not get the chance to use them, and I think their deck and passes are really good for what I've done. I think I'll just use what I have been using. So basically the one deck that got kicked out currently is the Brawl deck. I might just leave it out for a while, depending, because we've gotten so many other good sets that they're starting to overshadow it a little bit. We'll see how it goes. Beowulf isn't a character from Skull. I mean, Beowulf might be a character from Skullgirls, but not where it originally appeared. I think the original story, what is it? It's like the first story in English literature was Beowulf. It was over in the Celtic region or something like that. Have you tested out Mountain of Corpses? Oh, you mean the card? No. Hold on, let me go and click Gebura really quick. You mean yeah, this. Killed. Next Light Restoration. Proportional. Yeah, I've never used it. Maybe I will. I don't know. I don't feel super comfortable using it personally. Even though I know that it's kind of like a whole meme build type thing. But we'll see. Let me go and turn this off really quick. Oh, work has been beating me up so badly. Having 12 well, you get 12. Oh, it actually increases the max light as well. It doesn't just increase to max light. Interesting. That's true. We'll see. Brawl was your ace, your secret weapon. I mean, it's not that I'm not going to use it ever. I just don't know. It's reached a point where I personally, I know that people have been saying it's not strong for a while. It's finally reached the point personally whenever I was looking at it, and I was looking at Lowell's kit, and I was like, you know what? Now that we have Singleton cards, I can imagine a mesh between the Singleton and the Thumb pages. And because of that, I felt like it's not really needed anymore. It was very, very strong for a while, but it's just gotten to the point where I was able to see it while I was building Gloria's deck, which I think I put over on Chessa, the monster that Gloria looks like, which I'm totally going to be copying over cosmetically. But there's a decent amount of good stuff. The page draw is always so good with Singleton, just because of Will the Prescripts, that I kind of want to just go and deck make with that for Lowell's once I bring him back. one more thing. I have set up a soundboard for shitposting purposes in the game night, so it'll either be incredibly funny or incredibly obnoxious. Oh boy. I will allow you to use it for a brief period of time. Crow did the same thing, but it wore its welcome fairly quickly, but I will give you time to do it. I won't immediately condemn you for it. Okay, let me go and drink some water, and I guess we'll hop into it. I'm not looking forward to it. I don't know. I'm half looking forward to it, because Gebura's, or the Red Mist outfit is like super fun to play with. Okay, it's probably Roland, isn't it? Yeah, there he is. That's why I put redacted in the title. Not to be funny. I mean, well, I guess partially to be funny, but mainly to leave that out. Because even my friend who is kind of caught on to the whole shenanigans of, oh, you fight Angela on every floor? I'm like, yeah. But, like, even he doesn't know about the plot twist that is Tiff's floor onwards. Redacted land. Alright, so we get to go through this. The Book of the Red Mist. I was called that back then. You were called a Book of the Red Mist? I was called that back then. Meeting my past self in person reminded me of a lot of things. You don't get the opportunity to confront yourself often. I certainly brandished my blade trying to protect many friends and colleagues. Even if I couldn't meet the expectations, even if I couldn't save them all. Yeah, that's how the Red Mist was. Not a lot of people can fight solely for the sake of others. Kali the Red Mist, Gebura the Sephiroth and L-Corp, and my present self, a librarian. My 3 lives may not have been the same, but my spirit is carried over. Well, do you find yourself miserable right now? Not really. I do think it's laughable, though. I failed to protect everyone and ended up here like this. Still, I can say for sure that I did my best. Don't you have a grudge against Angela for bringing you back and forcing you here? And that she stole the fruit of everything you risked your life to protect, didn't she? God damn it, Roland. Fucking... I honestly think it's funny that Roland's the one that's going to be pissed off here, considering how much Roland is insensitive towards Gebura right now. She's probably still wandering her... She's still... Oh, okay, I see. Like mentally, spiritually, or whatever. She's still wandering herself. Thinking about everything she went through, I honestly can't blame her so harshly for what she did. So I want to reserve my judgment till I've seen for myself the end of the path she's taking. If I unleashed my rage at her right now, nothing would change. It'll only perpetuate the chain of fury and vengeance. Oh, mature Gebura being mature. You didn't even get to fully protect anything in your lives. How could you move on from something like that like it was nothing? You always tried, but others would steal from you and take advantage of you. I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel any anger or regret. Even though I couldn't protect everyone, I saved the ones I could. I'm not like you. I couldn't even protect the one person at my side. I don't have anyone left. There's nothing around me anymore. All that remains is myself, an incompetent and despicable opportunist. I've become a lump of obstinance before I realized it. Nothing more than a hollow life trying to wrap itself in a glossy package. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we get flashback. Also, my voice is destroyed from today. I actually had meetings for the first time in a while. Okay. That day, my world shattered again. Thus began the days of endlessly looking back and retracing my steps. I was on a blind rampage. I raised anything and everything that seemed even just a little suspicious. Thank you, Buster. I'll do that really now. Oh shit, now we get to see what his real backstory was. I mean, like, we saw a little bit, right? But it was stuff we already knew. I think we knew that he had a child. Or they were going to, I guess. If you try anything stupid, I'll make you bleed from every hole in your body. Spill it now. I have no idea. Look, I'll admit. Making gear wheels out of kidnapped people was a mistake. Fuck, what the fuck? Yeah, that was a mistake. Are you fucking kidding me? Making gear wheels out of kidnapped people? But you know, I thought it'd be okay since there's plenty of humans in the city anyhow. So you don't know anything about it? I don't. I'm begging you, please. I have a family. I still have a daughter to raise. And those gears sitting back there must have had their own families too. It's almost complete. I'm this close to bringing back my son. The puppets in this place were all made of children who'd already died. So you're saying that you're ignorant of it? Yes, that incident didn't have anything to do with me. Can't you just let it slide? Please, my son's over there. He's calling for me. Oh my god. That thing isn't anyone's son. Holy shit, this is awesome. Hold on, what? Ruminos Cartel Goon. Oh, okay. It's the name of the cartel. Shit, he's totally lost it. Are you not satisfied after what you've done to the middle? I thought I might get something out of the big shots. All they had to show was a pathetic display of brotherhood crap. And you aren't being much better. You seriously know nothing? I'll happily take a lie, so get your gums flapping. There's no need to play along with this aimless spite. Speak no more. Just kill us. Let's get this over with. As you wish. Ooh. Also, can we go back to the thing I was hyper focusing on? What you've done to the middle finger? Did he completely destroy a finger by himself? That's what it feels like. That's amazing. I'm speculating, obviously, but that is so cool. Roland, it's not like you to rampage like a madman. I understand how you feel, but still. Don't come any closer if you want to live, Astolfo. I'll cut you down if you try to stop me. You ravaged fingers, syndicate. Oh my god, fingers, plural, not just one. Oh my god. You ravaged fingers, syndicates, and even fixer offices. Did you seriously kill anyone that got in your way? They don't look like they had anything to do with the incident at all. This is plain insanity, Roland. If only we could have moved into the nest. It's all my fault. You've killed too many. Some may have been hopeless scum, but if you relish murdering so much, you'll completely lose yourself. I'm far from done. I still have a whole lot of suspects on my list. Oh my dude, that's so cool. And I like how they did it like a flipping of a switch almost. They've hinted from time to time like Bina is concerned about him, or Gebura, I think, wasn't 100% sure of him just being a fanboy type person fixer. He's known too many people to, you know, be just a normal fixer or whatever. But like, then we just flip on the switch and now it's like, oh yeah, I've killed, the thumbs and index you were fighting? Yeah, I've killed like the other 3 or whatever. And I've killed all the syndicates. I killed, like, you just killing everything. That's how powerful he is. I killed countless people. The corpses of more people than I could have even ever remembered piled up, forming a hill before me. The further I tried to go into the past, the taller the hill got, and it ultimately became a mountain that blocked my sight. Astolfo was right. I couldn't tell what was going on anymore. That person was also right. I couldn't see ahead. This whole time I was only looking behind. Do I really want to find a lead to the past events and take revenge? Or was I just looking for an outlet to gush with this fury? Is this a simple release of frustration? If I get my revenge this way, what'll be next? Those things no longer mattered. I didn't have a breadth of mind to think about it. In the end, I couldn't protect her. It's my fault. It's people's fault. This city's fault. What will be left of the man who failed to save what he vowed to protect? An empty husk, that's what remains. Oh, Roland, you've changed outfits in the time that I was gone. I don't buy it. I bet you're no different. You're just pretending to be cool-headed. I curse the city for taking everything from me, and I loathe myself for letting it happen. There's no way you can humbly be yourself in this damn world. Roland, when raging wrath is about to engulf you, you must quench it, and forge it into your own weapon. You'll learn to temper it soon enough. Damn, Gebura being cool too. This is awesome. This is actually my favorite realization cutscene so far. That gave so much cool story. Let me go and catch up on chat. Drink some water. Does that sound familiar? Gears. Oh yeah, Church of Gears. I'm sorry for murdering countless innocent people. That was a mistake. I know, right? They're just like, oh yeah, we've all been there. No worries. We've all made that mistake. Dude, I can't remember the last time I killed tens of 50s, hundreds of people just to go and make gears for a machine I was trying to make to bring back the dead. I mean, it happens sometimes, you know. 2021, I'm trying to make sure I don't do that anymore. It's a hard habit to break, you know. We've had our lows. These guys were mentioned in the thumb episode. Oh, the making gears. All the smiling faces. Here we can see Roland being corrupted by chaos and becoming Corn Berserker. Do you remember what the thumb said about the Ruminos cartel? No, I don't, but I have a feeling based on context. I want to go and see exactly what was said, though, in that scene. That's actually really cool. The wolf who lost everything and Crimson Scar is what they are now. Okay. Also, AK Vizzy, welcome. All right, let's try to remember how this whole thing works. Battle is lost if he dies before the wolf dies, if mercenary Roland fills up. So apparently, what you guys were saying was that I could kill both, like, simultaneously, I guess? And it still counts, which sounds more like a bug than anything if this is the text that's going along with it. Seems very similar to Servant of Wrath. At 50% HP or lower, gain 1 strength each scene. Okay. Use the strike without hesitation every 2 scenes, targeting all characters. That's going to be annoying. Rage meter is filled, enters the state of rage. Taking damage from the wolf and decrease plus. Okay. Got it. The librarian lands a killing blow on the wolf. Enter in a straight. Oh, that's okay. That's what it is. The librarian lands a killing blow on the wolf. Enter a straight rage. Recovers 50% of max HP and fully recovers stagger resist. Got it. Okay, so that's what the whole thing is here. Immune to stagger. Endured to most. Hold on. It goes down to. It recovers 50%. So it sounds like just don't attack the Crimson Scar until after you kill the wolf. God, play 4 strength each scene and use mass attack pages. That sounds like hell. Okay, so if we use spear, maybe. What was the wolf thing? Scars, target on hit, most damage to stacks of scars on. Yikes. Okay, that kind of sucks. HP is higher than 50, mass attack every 4. Gain 2 speed dice and uses howl every 2 scenes. All right. Joy. Ruminos cartel pieces that best evidence as to who Roland is. Okay. You can kill the wolf, then kill Lil Red. If you plan to kill both of them, the wolf has to die first, then Crimson Scar. This realization sucks. It's because she only heals at the start of the next turn. You think you'd like it more. Yeah. Thank you, Miniru. I'm probably going to have to constantly refill this. My voice is a little shot just because I had to go and actually attend meetings for the first time of the year, and they would not end for hours. Okay, well, I'm gonna go and I'm not gonna guarantee yet. Well, it really doesn't do that much damage, does it? What I was gonna say was I'm not gonna guarantee that I'll kill the wolf then Little Red, or I guess Crimson Scar. But considering how fucking low these dice rolls are from the Crimson Scar, I don't know. We'll see if I can try to manage it. Because I could just make it one-sided. I could like try to get it low along with Nikolai's mark. Forgot I have a Eugene this time. I'll see what I can do. Okay, where I got double infinity. Oh man. God, 4 bleed. Holy shit. Yeah, let's try to... God damn, man. Wait, it goes up to 8. Yeah, we're fine. 3 bind. My God, these are strong. Maybe it is better just because of how strong the wolf is. I don't know, maybe. I wish I didn't have this as my starting hand. Hey, Coda. You got at the very start of all this. See how well we can manage. Let's see, harder. 4, 9, 6, yeah. Bind's not terrible. That's going to be kind of annoying. Although it's a 6 to 19. I think 6 to 19 is the next one that's going to be going single-sided. To deal with that counter. Or no, it won't even activate, I don't think, because I'm going to be faster. And then 10 HP, Clash. God, I really wish this wasn't the starting hand that I had. All right, who's doing this? Gebura is. This and Leap. And then reset this. Motion level. I think I'll just do the basic thing here. I'm willing to go and get a motion level. Or wait. Yeah, I'm willing to get emotion levels for the sake of, at the cost of, like, losing some HP. Oh, frontal assault over here as well. Okay. See how this goes. Oh, it's ineffective, not immune. Wait, why are you still... Wait, did I... No, never mind. I just missaw it. I was gonna say, I thought that those two were clashing for a second when I thought I already redirected everything. Okay, so Mark, Smoke, and everything else. Instinct's probably what I'm gonna do. Yeah, HP recovery is really nice. Oh wow, we're already in the next phase. That really fucking sucks. All right, no, that's cool. Okay, so if we play correctly, summation on hit, gain 1 strength next scene for every... I wonder if we could play this right to get her a lot of strength, or give him a lot of strength, and lower the wolf down to a good level. That we could just bypass the whole Crimson Scar part in the first place. That'd be really nice. What do you think about that? It really doesn't hurt. The biggest problem is that... Actually, no. Crimson Scar could take hits. What am I doing? Bind. Bleed kind of sucks, but shouldn't kill it. Recovering HP is kind of annoying. Clash, bind. Bleed, bind. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I don't know. I'm kind of just enjoying myself right now, just because I don't have to be doing work. But I'm thinking that it might not be a bad idea for me to just... Like, I'll deal with one of them. And then everything else is just going to be single target. Allow Crimson Scar to hit me to get strength up. They can take all the hits, probably. Hopefully. And then after that, maybe it'll be enough to kill Mr. Wolfie Man. We'll see. That'd be kind of nice. That'd be too much? That might be too much. Bleed 20. Oh my god, those lines. I actually haven't even been reading the lines. Amount of stagger resist the wolf have changed. I don't think it'll matter that much, just considering the circumstances, but I'll chop off the head of the hideous bastard that took my beloved... Oh, holy shit. Okay, it is actually tailored towards Roland. That's kind of cool. I like that. Can I not go back to the ordinary days? Damn. He just wants to go to the... whatever the place is, the restaurant. That's all he wants. Okay, let's do this. And, do you have any immunities? No? Just do a level slash then, I guess. I'll make that the clash. Is that alright? I think this is probably okay. I don't think I'll kill it. I hope. I'm going to do a quick calculation. If we assume that it'd be around 20, 40, 60, 80. Well, that's just base though. Maybe actually it would die. Hold on, I think I might be overkilling it. I'll add the smoke to increase the damage to help her out. I don't think Crimson Scar is considered an ally, so I think the rule might not be helpful here. Burn doesn't count as a kill from it either. That's still gonna happen. That could be good just to go and buff up Nikolai for the future. I might recycle a few runs just to try to get this down. Okay, I'll go and throw that one in there too. Maybe that's all right. That might be way too much. I think I might accidentally be killing it. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'll do one flame ammunition as well. Actually, no. If I need to, I can do that next turn. All right. Let's see. Oh, it was doing a mass attack too? I didn't even notice. Or was that the Crimson? No, that was Crimson. He just wants a tasty sand. Dude, I can't even... Yeah, ham, pang, pang. That's right. Ham, pang, pang. Okay, please don't die. Dude, I kind of planned on you being a little bit... Oh, well. All right, back to the drawing board. It's going to die from frickin' bleed next turn. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe they'll kill each other. Is that a thing that can happen? Nope. Nope. I'm doing that again, though. I'm 100% doing that again. I think that's an awesome way to bypass a lot of struggle. This is actually a lot more chill than I thought it was going to be. All right, start with deep drag. Basically doing the exact same stuff that we did before, but for the second turn, we're going to be doing it correctly. Which means still try to do as much damage as possible, but then defend Mr. Roland from being hurt, at least as much. Yeah, I probably only have to redirect like maybe 3 or so. That's not too bad. And I'd probably be willing to use Gebura next turn to do both dice, so 1 less strength for Roland over here, but it shouldn't be that bad. Everyone clashing? Everyone kung fu fighting? Yeah, looks like it. Oh, if the scars stack up. Ah, that's right. Or I don't know if it does percent. It does extra power though. Or no, it's flat. It's flat. That's right. Deal bonus damage equal to the number of stacks. But like he survived on 1 HP. It was just because he happened to have burn from one of my characters somehow, maybe. Let me think here. I do want burn. I'll just do this. Over here. And frontal assault. Single target. And graze grass, single target. To reset this. Okay. We'll try that again. It only takes 1 turn to set it up in the first place, assuming we can get good enough cards. I don't think we... Did we get Deep Drag? I don't think we... I think we get, like, Trace of Fumes this time, which isn't as good. Yeah, this is attempt number 2. Basically, I wanted to try to see if I could get Crimson Scar to kill the wolf. And it took 2 turns to find out that I 100% can. I just have to protect the Crimson Scar next turn. A little bit better. Or maybe it'll take 3 turns this time. I didn't do... Wait, did I not hit it at all with Fumes this time? That kind of sucks. But I can take my time with it, more or less. Let's see. So we're gonna just say screw it to Crimson getting strength this turn. It's only like, yeah, it's 4 to 8. Oh, I do have the roll. Hold on. I'll help deal with that a little bit. Multi-slash. Multi-slash is such a good card. I love it so much. Let's see. Do I have any energy? I have 11. Good. Bleed. Bleed might kill it. Maybe. Well, it wouldn't kill it. I don't think. It would just hurt it a lot. Would it kill it? No, it wouldn't. Bleed works differently now. I have to remind myself it works differently than it used to. Used to be immensely powerful. Now it's just mildly okay. Do this. Frontal assault. And reset this one. Someone's saying it's an okay card. Hello? Wait, what? Goodbye. I don't know what reference this is, unless I'm supposed to. Oh, did I do too much? I might have done too much. Might have done a little bit too much. Please don't do too much. Do just enough. Please don't do too much. Don't do too much. Guys, stop. It's okay. We've already won. Stop it. No, please. Don't. No. Damn it. Fuck. Oh my god, I've gone into the 2 extremes now of not doing enough and then doing too much. Alright, fine, whatever. Let's see how this goes then. It makes me sad. I wanted to just see if I could do it. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted out of life. Now I have to actually think, and it's not fun. Okay, so Blunt's not good. It's individual 3/7. I think it just does that perpetually forever. Who is immune to stuff? Eugene to a degree. Took a lot of heat for you too, dude. Took 9 bleeding for you. And this is how you treat me? This is how you reward me for my services? Just going through random stuff. God, I really wish it was easier to click past the giant menu screen. You'll find out soon enough. Oh yeah, no, I know I can still do it. It's so easily possible to do it. You just have to like get the right attempt in. That's mainly what I'm frustrated about. Like, it was so perfect the first time. I just wish I had known that I needed to protect more. I only had to redirect 2 more, or like 2 more attacks, and would have been fine. Would have been beautiful. Then super happy. Let's do leap. Eugene. Wait, what's the other attack? This one? That's fine. We'll do fumes. Wow. A lot of people did not do fucking well at all with that one. I think I missed almost every single one except for like 1 or 2 of them somehow. Makes me very, very sad. Cool, and this is just gonna keep going forever. You're not targeting the one thing that I wanted you to. Actually, there's no point in me doing that aside from... Wait, they're both attacking it? Okay, so I guess this one would happen first. Yeah, you're gonna be staggered anyway. I'll give it a shot, a try. Might just reset again. Oh, there goes someone. For reasons why I choose spear, that's the reason. Did I think like 66 damage by itself. Wait, excuse me, what? Oh, that's right. This guy, that's right. There's 2 wolves. No, one's the focusing on Little Red, the other one's focusing on the wolf. I was like, I don't remember them dying. Okay. Fuck. Oh, I have to actually read everything again. Scars... Oh, it's the same... Okay. So oh, okay, I have to stagger. Yeah, within the scene. Fuck. Okay, that sucks. Yeah, I might just have to reset at some point anyway. I just want to... I know this is not like super cool. Like, I'd be willing to give it a good shot. I just want to be able to do it to where she can go and kill the wolf. Okay. Eugene did not recover very much HP from that. Okay, and it's all counted. Actually, why am I doing that? Actually, I don't even know if speed die I guess it does. I think it would still hit the counter dice at 6. No, I'm infinity. So actually, I don't think it would clash at all. Maybe. I really want Eugene to start getting emotion levels. Yeah, let's just try that. No, the counter dice activate before infinity happens, apparently. I wonder if I have enough damage to actually do it with 3. If I actually have to have all 4 of them? I need all 4. Maybe? Maybe not. 6? Fucking 6? That's cool. And they're dead. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to reset them. Okay, I'm resetting. I want to go and kill the wolf with Crimson Hood. I know I can still win. I don't want to do it though. I got so close to that on the first attempt that like I really know that I can do it and I want that. Oh, that's why. 2 was off. I was so confused why I wasn't able to see clashes. Somehow 2 was disabled at the start of it. I really wish I could draw a frickin' spear. I mean, I've always been a perfectionist, but the game can't give me the perfect opportunity and then take it away from me. I mean, I guess I took it away from myself. Because I didn't, I overestimated the power of the 150 HP. It would have worked. It would have been perfect. But then here we are. In this imperfect world. Yeah, I think I'll do this. Kind of luck-based if Crimson Star can defeat. Well, here's the thing. So, Clever, you weren't here for the first bout. It was really, really nice. I would say there is some RNG, because I had Deep Drag, and then I had Double Spear on Gebura. Double Spear was able to handle bleed. Deep Drag applied extra damage along with Nikolai Mark. Next turn, I allowed myself to get hit by all 5, so then Crimson Scar would have +5 strength. And I lowered him down to a good degree to where Crimson Scar would totally have been able to do it. Unfortunately, I only redirected 1 of the attacks instead of like 3 of them. And Crimson Scar survived on 1 HP and died from burn from somewhere. I'm assuming from like my attack, and I don't know if there was a passive, like I think it's on hit from Philip or something. After taking a hit, inflict, yeah, so if Philip didn't exist, basically in that setup, Crimson Scar would have lived, and I think it would have been fine. Probably, maybe. But yeah, and then it was just taken away. It makes me sad. I just want to be happy. I wish I was faster. Oh, you're still clashing over there. Strength is good. That's the next scene. I think. Hold on. Do that and that. No, I could only do one of the 2. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's do this instead. I mean, everyone's kind of clashing with what I want, so I'll just do one-sided. And Eugene probably won't get an emotion level up, which kind of sucks. You know what? Instead, I'll actually do Steel Knuckles multi-slash to get pages. It's better. Gives me some light back next turn anyway. One thing that definitely makes Crimson Scar Killing Wolf difficult is their dex. Oh yeah, oh no, I agree. I saw their pages at the beginning like, oh no, surely I can do this. And I saw him, it's like, oh no. So I was like, okay, I'll just see how this goes. And then turn 2 just showed true brilliance. How the fuck does that happen? I fucking flashed everything. I thought I was going insane whenever I saw it the first time, but it is the wolf just bypassing all clashes somehow. Or no, it's the counter. It must be the counters, maybe. Although I don't understand why I'm not proccing them first. But then the opportunity just presented itself. I'm like, oh man, this would be so cool if I could do it. And now I just want to do it because I know I can. But yeah, it takes time to set up to get the thing that I had and lost immediately because I believed everything was fine. Let's see, how many times were you attacking? There's my spear. Yeah, sure. Actually, not sure. Let's do that on... Actually, goddamn, all 4 and 3. Hollow Point Shell is probably the only good card in their deck. I don't think I've even seen it yet. Then again, I've stopped paying attention to their cards unless it's mass attacks now. Did with the broken absorption power. Oh, hey, Mochi. My break was good. I'm very relaxed right now because, well, I don't know if relax is the right word. I'm very tired right now because I've started doing work again and everything's super crazy and busy. But good to be back streaming. Definitely enjoyed the break. Got to make sure I can go and do that first one again. Got to go and get a lot of rest and anime watching in, which I'm very happy about. Eugene getting hit by that directly. That's okay. But yeah, I saw your new emotes, and I think they look really good. I considered recently to try to like get into drawing, but I realized I just wouldn't have enough time overall. I really wanted to though, but it's like it's something I'm gonna have to do. I am planning on doing it in 2021, but it would have to be mid-year, I think, because I'm gonna be studying Japanese and stuff for Japan trip and JLPT test. How do I fucking do this? Number 2? Okay. Oh, I only have 2. Damn, that sucks. Alright, then Constant, never mind. We're just doing this. Nikolai is gonna be serving the cause. Yeah, I think I actually will ask for some tips, or at least, videos or tutorials on how to draw certain things at some point, or maybe how to get the software or anything to work. Okay, this one. No, I'm slow. Why am I slow? Imagine if I weren't slow, how powerful I would be. I'll just do single target then. I'll let them have a little bit extra strength from that then too. And then 5'11", 5'10". I'll just do one of these. Okay. I think everything's fine. Hold on. Wait a freaking second. Oh. Hold on here. Wait, is that right? Yeah, no. It's single target. Okay, I'm just double checking to make sure. Oh, I did miss one. Here it is. A 4. Do I have anything lying around that could deal with that? I do. Okay. Level slash here. You have a purpose. You don't have a purpose. I'm sorry, you don't have a purpose. God damn, man. Yeah, I guess that's fine. It's a 5 to 8. I'll take it, whatever. We'll see how this one goes. Fucking God, I keep underestimating how strong Gebura is. I keep forgetting that she's a goddess that can do 66 damage in one turn. How do I keep forgetting this? I've killed the wolf again accidentally because of how strong she is. Yeah, no, I know Nikolai's mark is strong, but freaking spear by itself does 66. So now I have to... I'll do it again. I'll fucking do it again. I'll do it infinitely. I'm not gonna give up now, but if one of them dies, I'm going to, because it gives me a secondary reason to reset aside from me wanting to just see what happens, or me to prove that I can do it, I guess. Oh, that's so annoying. That's so irritating. I have to just remember that Gebura is the creator of the universe. That's gonna kill me if I let that happen. That's a little bit better. It's not that great. That or I just save all my spears and just accept it. And Gebura is so strong. Well, I wasn't expecting this. Hopefully it won't be, too bad. What was this one? Feel what this attack is. Beast Hunt, Clash Win, Disarm. Alright. You tried not killing the wolf. I have tried. It's God, why the fuck are you so strong whenever... Hold on. Whoa. Hold on. What? How the hell did that happen? Hold on. I misread something. I misread something in her... Can you... Sir. How do I see the passives? I just want to click it and hover over. There we go. Here it is. Drilling the recovers 50%. Ah, here it is. Gain +4 strength each scene. Found it. I've discovered it. All right, we're doing it again. This is what the stream is, guys. The stream is to continuously go and try for the wolf. Every single time. What the fuck is this? What have I done? Am I in purgatory? Have I reset too many times? Are those all the past timelines converging? Oh, go away if you roll. Man. Hold on. Mark of the Hunt. Oh, no. I don't care what that does. Super secret cheat code. Oh yeah, Prince of Silence for Hakma is actually not something I'm interested in at all. And the best part is you're gonna have to probably find it like second or third. So you've already invested time into the fight and then it screws you over. Hopefully it'll be a watered down version so it's not as horrible. But that's just me hoping. I'm doing it again. Battle command. And graze. You will see it, you'll behold it. Wait, is no one? Oh, okay. It's awfully nice. Steel Knuckles is fine. Alright, try to remember that Gebura hurts things, except when apparently she doesn't hurt things, like right there when she got a 30 instead of a 66. Those aren't the past timelines, those are the future ones. I can see the future. At least you don't need to worry about Price of Silence when you actually play Lobotomy Corp since it was removed. It wasn't that, or hold on. No, I'm thinking of Nosferatu. Nosferatu was the one that was like going to be added, but not. Okay, let's try to remember this turn that Gebura hurts people. Try to remember this. And work it into the formula of not killing the fucking wolf this time. So if I do this, it's an extra 50% plus the 10% from smoke. We can just tone Gebura down a little bit. Let Crimson Stupid Face get as much stuff as they need. I just do baby damage. Baby damage. That's all I need. I don't need burn. Philip, I'm sorry. I really don't need burn. Let's do the rule somewhere. Oh, you're already half? Fuck. Okay. I see my mission is clear. We redirect some of these. We're back to where we were the first time I did this. This is the scenario that was in place, except I think the wolf had less HP. I think. And it had more smoke. It was 6 stacks because I had drag. I'm thinking I just want to reflect some and not do too much. Looking at you, Gebura. You just do a level slash. You take one of the bleeds for the team. Yeah. Focus Spirit's gonna be good. Let's deal with you. Okay. So then that leaves these 3 that are attacking. That's nothing. It should be nothing. And then we just do this for the next turn as well, kind of babying Crimson Scar as much as possible. And we hope that that's enough. I'm scared to use more cards. If I succeed in these, It would already be so much. Then Crimson Scar is also going to attack. And if we need to, we have flame ammunition to get like tiny bits of damage. We could maybe use another Focus Spirit. Shoot it to... Well, that's the thing that I'm thinking about. I'm thinking next turn I can do it, because it'll always happen first anyway. So if next turn I see it has like 25 HP, I'm willing to throw one more in there and then hopefully do it like that. Are you're ready to see? Yeah, you're ready to see me fuck up again? I think this is fine. All the times before I thought I wasn't doing any Why are you using Catch Breath? Why do you have that card in your deck, you stupid? Wow. Yeah, that double 3/7 evade's gonna happen. All right, well, hopefully this is enough that I don't kill it. I don't fucking know. We're trying. He's tired. Isn't he angry? Gebura, don't. Stop. I specifically gave you... Okay. It's still not great, though. I only used 3 cards, guys. Remember this. I only used 3. One from Gebura did like 60. Okay, he's healing back. My boy's healing back. Okay, you can stop healing back now. It was too much. Alright, well, 71's not great. 5 strength, though. What are you using now? Why are you using a mass attack, man? What are you using? 5/9. Oh, ranged. Okay, hold on. Single-sided range attack of a 5/9. Okay, so minimum is currently, what is that? 10/9, 19. It's not fucking enough, even with the mark and everything. That's like 20, 30. Yeah, with the one smoke, it's probably rounded up to 30. That's like 30 damage minimum. Although maximum, still not enough, which means we can't really go faster than that aside from our flame ammunition, which is lower speed than theirs. That makes me sad. let Roland catch his breath. I'm gonna hope that wait, deal 10, inflict 2 fragile, destroy all dice on target's page. That's not enough though. We also have Beast Hunt that's clashing. If I can go and take away the clash, hold on, let me recalculate this. So that'd be around 30 minimum if we're taking all those into account. 30, then 50, 45. That's just not enough. Although he's bleeding too. Hold on, he's bleeding. Let's think about that. But he bleeds. Oh, he bleeds after. He bleeds after the attacks. Okay, new idea. Because I don't think I would be able to kill them. Not with that. Yeah, I know it's not multiplicative. I already knew that. It's only 1 smokestack. I'm using it as a rounding error to round up slightly. What I'm thinking, yeah, I'm not gonna read that. I think what I'm gonna be doing is potentially doing a flame ammunition. Let me go and see something. If we do 9/8, it'd be what, 15? That's still not enough. I would say there's a small chance if I hit max on his, that's not enough. Yeah. No matter what I do, I think it's not enough. I'm gonna give it a shot anyway. But it also means I just can't do anything unless I'm trying to do something that is as non-lethal as humanly possible. I think it's just gonna die from bleed though. The other idea is that we just tank this turn and then next turn Red Hood comes in and hopefully deals minute amounts of damage. Of course you're attacking that one. Assuming that Red Hood doesn't fucking die. It's gonna recover HP as well. I am rolling with a 4. harder doing 6, 10. I don't think I could actually redirect it in a different way too. Oh, there's the deep drag. A little late to the party. Although, no, that would be bad. Hold on, wait. Okay, so I don't think that their 6 goes before mine. That's what I want to know. Because if their 6 doesn't go before mine, I could still make use of this 7 infinity. Probably not with Gebura. I'd probably just be using it with Eugene to do some baby damage. Yeah, so since mine would be... So if that's the case, that would allow me to try to hedge it a little bit more as well. Not sure. Well, I mean, our chances are already so low that I'm willing to give it a shot. Just have to make sure I don't get eaten up by summation while also not dealing enough damage to kill it, which is awesome. Deep drag has definitely a chance to kill it. If it's doing this, it is doing, no matter what, at max, it's doing 45 damage. And while I, at max, would be doing 30 damage. That would kill it. Also, it has bleed. But that's also assuming that everything is hitting max, which is really low chance. I think that, I think I'm willing to try a deep drag. If not, we're just gonna reset again. What's the harm? That's what we're doing. I think that that's the best choice. The smoke would guarantee the extra damage from the final hit over here. Bleed and everything else would be accounted for. We're just hoping that, you know, this doesn't hit max both times and this also doesn't hit max, and maybe it's fine. I just hit a fucking 20. How did I fucking get a 20? I hate life. Why are you hitting max damage? Are you kidding me? The prophecy. Hold on, wait. Yay! Okay. All right. I have proven myself. Now, if we want to, we never have to do it again. If we ever feel like not wanting to do it again. Thank God. All right. Fuck, I forgot about how annoying you are. Oh, I forgot how annoying you are. I have to kill you in this turn. I can do so many things, but not enough, I don't think. All right, I'm taking a victory bathroom break. Never heard of this before. Well, this is gonna be the first one. I'll be right back in 1 minute. Gonna refill my water and everything too, and then we can actually officially start the realization, I guess. And I'm back. Oh, I'm so happy that happened. I just wanted to show it. I came so close that first time that I really wanted to. Now I have to deal with this stuff. We have to do 120-ish damage in a brief amount of time. Let me think here. That'd just mainly be for that. Strength would be an extra 5, 10. 10 flat. Remember to have Geb target. Yeah, I know. It for basically 5 difference. That's why I'm doing my 5 on a 3. That's also why I use my infinity on the 6. Just because the difference between 6 and infinity is a slight bit above 5. I think we have singleton damage as well. We can just do, I mean, it doesn't really matter. We don't have to clash or anything because clash wouldn't happen. Do that. Well, I mean, clash, it happens from the counter die. But this should be enough to handle it. All the low speed dice shouldn't have to deal with it anymore because they've been eaten. Burn is kind of nice. It's a 3. Could do double 2. 3, 8, 8. Yeah, that's going to be better. Just overall. It's not good for light regen, but it's all right for damage. Might have to do the same thing over here. Mr. Philippe gets to do some extra burn. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit better. I think I could go and use it on the 5 as well. Hold on, wait. Lore Isil Renon. Thank you for the follow. Also, do you have a... I'm gonna probably just call you Lore, unless you have a preference. Okay, cool. I'm glad with that. But yeah, welcome. Also, I saw WizGod up above as well. Also welcome. I think I might have seen you once before, but that was like 2 months ago. Can't remember. Mental Gen chokes on 50 cigarettes, as all men do. Destroy a comment page set on another random speed die of the target. Oh, it's a random other speed die. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do that one. I really don't want whoever it is to die. Gebura can hopefully get some more stuff back before the next one. It's every 2 turns? After 2 scenes, so it gives us a buffer. Let me do a quick calc. Minimum is 888. Oh my god, 2? We get 2 today at the same time? 2 for the price of 1? Wow. Look at that. Guys, this is new. Usually it's only 1 at a time, but 2? Simultaneously, they were twins. Poor people. wanna be a bot? What if there's a singularity that converts people into bots because they don't have anything they want to do with their lives and they can give them purpose? What if that's how the wanna be famous things are made? B Corp? 100%. Yeah. Oh god. Alright, I think this is okay. This is probably fine. This is like all the damage in the entire world that I can do. Like, I mean, I have to pray to RNGesus in some regard, but I mean, I'm doing my best. Who's dead? Nikolai is dead. That kind of sucks. If Nikolai dies, that's pretty bad because we lose our mark. If I had to choose someone, it'd probably be Philip. Because I can't fucking kill him any other way. I think this is alright, though. We're doing alright. We might hit the 40 here. That's 80 damage. That's like a third of its HP gone. Alright. Let's go for this. I believe! Come on, Gebura. Just beat him the fuck up. Remember that beating him up is the only way to make him fucking stop caring about his dead wife. Calm down. I don't think we're doing enough damage. That makes me very, very fucking... Oh! Okay. 28 is alright. I'm good with that. It's like 56. Yeah. Okay, keep going, guys. I'm not... Okay. We're good. Everything's cool. Get some extra HP damage in. Oh yeah, don't we get... Yeah, we get a whole free turn of damage and Gebura's back up with everything. So that's... I guess this is done. We had fun with this one while it lasted. Although, then again, emotion levels would be appreciated greatly. Actually, yeah, hold on. Let's focus on emotion levels a little bit. Just a wee tad. Does it have a threshold? Oh, it might. Actually, you're right. I think it does have a 50% bullshit threshold. Transform. Also transforms HP at 50%. Lower does not fall. Fuck. Okay. All right, Gebura, you're gonna sit this one out. We're gonna build up emotion coins because we like coins. get some smoke on it. I don't know if it does. It doesn't get rid of debuffs, I don't think. If it does, I wish they would add it to the description. But I'm gonna go and do. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm doing a Will of the Prescripts and then Graze the Grass because I want cards. Gebura. Gebura's gonna use a Focus Spirit. We'll do it on the Infinity deck because why not? Just because I want the Strength next turn. You are gonna use Flame Wait, what does this one do? Paralysis and Disarm? Sure. I don't think it's gonna. I don't know if it keeps the actual debuffs. Tripping over my words. I think this should be enough to kill fucking. Yeah, it's like do 20 damage or something. It's done. It has 15 bleed. I think we're fine. But we'll be able to get some motion coins for some people. Be happy with their lives. Every frontal assault guarantees 1. Beowulf, I really wish had gotten 1 more. Lily isn't going to be raising level though. She is. Oh wait, Beowulf. Okay, Beowulf's good. We're good. Prey is tempting. Counter dice I don't like. Gain strength based on the amount of damage taken in the previous scene is a thing. Yeah, I want Prey. That. I think max HP is 300, 150 to 50%. Might be misremembering details. Mountain of Bodies. Now is Real Wolf time. Oh yeah, Real Wolf time is here. Wait, Roll Wolf? Because Gebura. Alright. Let's see. Max stagger resist increases. Cover to full. Ah, you're weak to... Oh. What other gimmicks do you have? I completely forget. Roll the Wolf caused Gebura 4/8 counter die. That was insane when counter dice were kept. Oh, yeah. That's right, because it could be reused forever. That's right. Yeah, because they were super freaking strong with her passive. Character loses 25% or more HP at head of this. Skulking the shadow. Oh, fuck! I remember. I just had a horrible flashback. Flashback to Skulking in the Shadows. Yeah, that's right. And then, oh, it's a waiting game. But it has blunts in case you think that you can do 150 in one turn. Fuck. Okay. That sucks. I remember this now. Roll this die 5 times without processing damage, then deal damage equal to the sum of... Oh. That would have 1... Wait. Equal to the sum that would have 1... clashes or hit the target. Okay, so just deal with the 5 to 11. As long as you can win the clash, it sounds like you don't take damage. Scars, 3 scars, destroy a speed die. God. All dice on the opponent's okay. That one I don't care about. 1 bleed's not horrible. It's not great. It's not horrible. I remember really hating this one now. I can't remember if I first tried it or not. I just remember it caused me grief. Hold on, how often does it do yeah, 25% or more HP. Oh, we have to get to that point before that happens, so we do have to do an extra amount of damage until then. Yeah, fuck. Stop zooming in. Just want to look at text. Yep, okay, so blunt. Lots and lots of blunt if we can do it. Gebura, you have blunt. I gave you blunt. Infinity should be pretty good. Let's see. You also have 3 strength because I gave it to you. So what is that? That's a minimum of 13 for each of them. I think that's pretty good. You, on the other hand, not as good. I could just single target, I think. I think that's what I'm going to do. We are going to single target. Oh, we inflict bleed, too. Completely forgot. I'm going to single target that. in a second. I just need to overlap it with something else. Deep drag? Yes. Sounds pretty good. I want to make sure that hits, though. We're going to do... Wait, is this... Oh, this is single target. Oh, okay. All right, that's not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We'll do single target over here as well. I mean, Deep Drag's going to do damage and also apply that for whoever it is. I mean, it's affected by burn and status. That's kind of nice. I need to deal with this one. I am understanding this, right? If I win the clash, then it's... Like, it doesn't matter anymore. But if I don't, I take shit tons of damage. Nikolai currently is... Let's hope it doesn't do 21 million damage. No, it rerolls the die, win or lose. It's going to roll 5 times regardless. It's not recycle. But it did. Okay, so then am I reading it in the way that it rolls 5 times and it uses that number to clash and attack? Or is it rolls this? You see, it says without processing damage, then deals damage equal to the sum of rolls. So it's unavoidable. It will happen. It will hurt. Like you can't deal with it. Imagine it has 5. Oh, okay, that's all it is. Oh, then it adds up the ones that... got it. Okay. In that case, we don't have that. We're also not Bina. I don't know why I thought we were Bina. That's not good. That's actually pretty fucking bad. Although Gebura here seems to be pretty tolerant of Endured. We will unfortunately have to sacrifice the level slash part of this, though, which we were kind of banking on. Which really is not great, but I don't want to have to deal with it any other way. We have a lot of stuff, so I think Spear is probably good here. Do Spear, and then sadly do a level... Wait, how are you 1? Oh, the other copies, that's right. We'll do this one over here, and we'll do this one over here, and let me think for a second, because that is still 3 and 1 minimum, so that is 4, 9 minimum. That's pretty good odds. I mean, that's pretty good odds for a minimum. Maybe not the best. It's not terrible. Do I have anyone else that I can go and deflect another one with? I'd take on the 4, someone else takes on the 5. You're still attacking too. It does true... Well, it does true damage. That's true. It does true damage if it... Okay, well, let me go and explain what I'm understanding, right? So let's say it attacks 5 times. It'll clash with 3 of those because we have Spear right here. The other 2 are going to be one-sided direct hits of Blunt, if I'm understanding correctly. Then after the Blunt is calculated, those 2 that succeeded will be added up together and then do true damage. Is that right? Or does it just do the true damage? It ignores the Blunt completely. Got it. Okay, so no matter what, by me attacking 3 times and winning all 3 clashes, the other remaining 2 clashes would add up together and deal true damage. Also, thank you, Sight. Let me go and do that. Okay. That changes my opinion slightly. I don't know if anyone really has, because first off, it's a 7. The only 2 that can do anything is Nikolai and then her. What are the rolls? 5 to 11. Nikolai doesn't really have anything, and Nikolai is also kind of hurt. Not a huge fan, while Gebura can actually take some hits and heal. So I think I'm okay with still using Gebura. Gebura is just unfortunately going to have to take a max of 22 damage. But I'm willing to do that, I think. Because I don't want Nikolai to take extra damage that she doesn't need to. I am going to be... Let's see. Burn is nice. I also don't want to fuck myself over by not having any cards left. Gebura would still have a Spear and an onrush, that's fine. Eugene's fine. Everyone's pretty alright. What do you have? That's something I can deal with. I'll take that. I'll take that in energy conversion, I guess. 3 light. Yeah, I'll do that. Single target. That I don't really care too much about, although actually, you know what? I do care. I'm gonna do a sturdy defense. I want to get some card draw, and then I'll do a single target frontal assault. Over here, sturdy defense would also be really nice if I could go and do it against something. It's a 3 to 10. That actually wouldn't be bad. Nah, it's actually kind of bad. Hold on. We're almost done with this turn. Oh. Oh. Okay. Wait, yeah, I'm reading that fine. That's fine. I went crazy for a second. I thought all the blue lines, it was like a mass attack without indicating it's a mass attack. I'm like, that's a fucking strong ass mass attack if that's the case. I think we're set. I could do extra burn. I want to use sturdy defense on something. I could take away one of the bloodstained hunts, I think would be good. So Gebura would be able to get another single-sided attack, and we'll do that on the 5 die. I'm too slow. Never mind. Never mind. I could do sturdy defense on the 4 and then do that one on the 5, though. I think I'm going to do that, which means... Okay. A few things. Hold on. Level Slash is going to come over here. Take that away. Do that over here. You are going to be sturdy defense on this one. And then... Oh, you're a 3. Why are you a 3? Why do you gotta be a 3? I could just let that happen. It's a 4 to 8. It heals 10. I'm not too concerned about that. I think that's okay. I'll keep everything else for Philip. That's not too bad. Which counter dice, if you win against all 5 clashes, deals no damage? Which counter... Wait. If you win against all 5, deals no damage. The 7 dice is not targeting Gebura. I mean, looks like I'm clashing because I have Infinity. Am I somehow misunderstanding that? My main contemplation right now, I guess I kind of want to use Flow of the Sword. I would have... No, I can't. It's too risky. I'd rather, if Philip's being targeted, I'd rather have a 3 and a 2 that I can play on the same turn. That was a reply to someone else, okay. All right, well, Gebura's going to take some damage. Wolf should take a shit ton more, hopefully. And, yeah, look at that. Praise on it as well. That's kind of nice. There goes some of the damage that we took. Gebura should be able to heal that over time right now. She's back up to max, so she's fine. Deep drag is happening, so that 7's going to be helpful. We still have to get down another little bit. Oh, it's endured. It's not immune to damage. Interesting. Okay. Here comes the other stuff. Okay, so you're the only one being attacked. And let me see here. While the character has the skunking shadow, cannot target it. If I try, it has the shiny lights. And then after wears off, uses a mass attack howl. All stagger damage changes to fatal for that scene. So, wait. Stagger or HP? Fuck. Stagger. Okay, that's not as good. But we do have Gebura. Oh, and she also has Manifest Ego right now. The next scene. Okay. Noted. Okay. I can't, oh wait, I can't actually use it. I have to target something, don't I? I can't target myself or someone else. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, I know not right now. I'm just reading all of it. I understand I can't do it right now. I'm kind of just explaining to myself the situation circumstances to double check if everything's correct. It is a shame I can't use anything because I'd love to get some extra light gain, but I guess Eugene would only get up to 4. Everyone's pretty stacked up on everything right now except for Philip over here. Pretty happy about that. Recovering HP would definitely suck. And there's no real reason for me not to just fight it back. Gaining charge would be good to get extra strength for next scene. That would be for next turn. That's not really great. I wish I had more dice. 6 to 10. What's your counter? You don't have a counter. Could do battle command. Still be on hit. Or I could just ignore it and let it take some damage. It does pierce. I'm pretty much immune to it. I'm okay with it taking extra stuff. I'm going to just do a one-sided instead of a Graze the Grass. Yeah. Well, Graze the Grass actually does a defense, doesn't it? 387. It's an on-use as well. I'm okay with that. Let's do that. All right, so that's all we got. I wish I could have used Manifest Ego. That would have been really nice for this turn. And we're done. Okay. Really quick, I have to make this disclaimer. I do have a tag for no backseating. And what I appreciate is objective, like, information. Like, this is what happens in this scene. This is what happens with this. For example, I heard last stream, I think from you, Augustus, that defense die, block die, whenever they clash, they always create an emotion coin. That's useful. That's great. What I don't want is, hey, use this card because it's good. Use this because it's good. Because at that point, I'm just a puppet that's playing the game for you, and it's probably in your best interest to play the game yourself. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I have to make a mention because I don't think the tags matter at all, even though I put them there. I've been spoiled last stream. I've been, backseated before. It's just unfortunate, but I wish they made the tags more apparent. Maybe I should put that in the chat thing. Not much, Shuckley. I'm doing my best with everything that has happened so far. Absorption could be good. Actually, Vampirism's probably better. Yeah, more HP than the Librarian's definitely going to happen. Doing that. Big block die, give an emotion coin when they tie. What did it miss? You didn't miss too much. Hopefully able to deal with it this turn before it howls. I forget what howl does, so we'll have to find out. That was win or lose, but they will get tied. No, they have to clash. Absorption OP. I do like absorption. I also have to kill something. I might do that later if it pops up again, but Vampirism is going to be pretty nice for extra bleed, heals, damage. Oh my god. Sype, what have you done? Amen. Hey, S-Corp. Yeah, no, you know my struggle. I've done that so many times, and there's only been like 1 or 2 viewers that have ever noticed. And that's it. Like, never again. Everyone basically ignores them. Which, I mean, whenever I stream, or like whenever I watch other people stream, I also don't immediately go down to the tags to determine it. I just kind of use whatever I think about it. But yeah, if they could have like an alert, like, warning, you are entering a stream that says no spoilers, or I don't know, like before you go into chat, like, hey, here's a friendly reminder, like the chat rules, just have another segment, but it's like for every stream, the very beginning, it's like, hey, these are the tags for this. If it includes certain whatever, I don't know. Or you could enable it as an option, something. Be really cool. They should make tags golden, make them shine, make them sparkle so people look at them. If you use Manifest Ego before a wolf enters the shadow, you can lose it, since Gebura can't attack the wolf. Yeah, well, I can't... Oh, you mean like this turn? Yeah, I agree. For this turn. It's unfortunate. It's just it's the back and forth. The only time I could use it properly is if I get targeted by the wolf, which made me sad. I would have loved to have been able to use that and some light regen stuff also. Oh, wait, hold on. This goes for 2 turns? Oh, it does last for 2. Okay, it lasts for 2. Okay. Well, we got another emotion level. Same cards, too. It's taking lots of damage. I'll do the same thing that I did before, I guess. Let's see, we're at 18. We have 3 die, too. Although I would like to have strength for next scene and more damage. Quick suppression, good bleed. 3/8's not horrible. Graze the grass. Energy conversion. I think that's actually not a bad thing. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do... Oh, wait, no, I can't do that, though, because that kind of sucks. I'd still be above 11, I guess. I just wish it could have gone higher. So I'm gonna do a quick suppression. Oh, they have them swapped, okay. Oh, wait, no, if that's the case, that's actually, I think that's good. Quick suppression first. You are gonna be a single target. A leap? Yeah, I'm gonna do a leap, single target, and then we're gonna do graze the grass again. That way, I'm targeting the wrong one. That way we reduce some damage, it heals a little bit. Shouldn't be that much, maybe it'll heal 20, I don't care too terribly much, although the damage of Pierce kind of sucks, but we're also enduring it, so that's all right. Main thing is that we'll be above 11 for next scene for strength. We get to go ahead and have some ups and downs. We gain it, lose it, gain it, which activates some effects. We also get a full hand with some cards like concentration and stuff, and we'll have battle command and full light. So that should work out fine. And we succeed for the first one, and we succeed for the second one, because the evade lasts forever. That's awesome. I'll take that. Yeah, this is like my 4th shot, and there's a funny story with that. So basically, it's not that I like full party wiped, but at the very beginning, my first shot, I got super freaking close to having the Crimson Scar kill the wolf. Super, on turn 3 basically is when that would have happened. But I fucked up and I didn't redirect enough damage to myself. And I was like, wow, well, if it's that easy, I'm just going to restart. So I did. But then, like, the stars didn't align for 2 of them. Then the 4th one finally did, under some nice circumstances with some smoke and Nikolai's mark, that Crimson Scar was able to defeat it. So that's the whole story, because I wanted to see it happen, because I got teased the first time and wasn't given it. All right, Howl. Summation, 10 stagger. That's not horrible. So we might have to do a couple cycles of this, looks like. We'll see. Gebura, you're going to use Spear. You're going to use Spear again. Actually, Spear again. This one's strength. That's 4, 4, 4. That's 12. It's still pretty good odds, assuming I don't roll triple 3s. I just need like 2 or 3 higher than that. We'll do pretty much everything we can, I guess. Do a focus spear. Oh my god, he's so fast. Why are you so fast, man? Damn, if he wasn't so fast, it'd be pretty nice. We do get a lot of haste from what we did with Nikolai. Really happy with that. Yeah, you're right. I could probably kill in 1 turn. It's unfortunate. If it changed its HP to like a little bit higher as well, that'd be really nice. So apparently ineffective. Yeah, ineffective is different from immune. I guess immune would just be pure black or something. All right, battle command for sure. Concentration, match that up. Although we could also deflect one of these. Although, hold on. If I have 8 die, I should probably try to just get the damage in. I would rather just be able to end it this turn if I can. I'll do energy conversion as well, single target. And we'll also have Graze the Grass single target. So Nikolai's Pierce single target. It's impossible for them to lose the mass thing here. They'll do shit tons of stagger damage. No one else is in 8 or a 7. So that means Nikolai gets to go first with these 3. Now, won't it be enough to bring it down? But it would help. Everything else we have to go and deal with this kind of bullshit. We could just try to tank some of it. Restoring the HP doesn't really matter, because we're going to be able to kill it next turn anyway. Oh, ineffective is only 1/4 of the damage? That's not bad. I thought it was a lot lower, like 10% or something. Arcalia is immune to gun, yeah. I remember. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could go and throw that over there. The other thing that we could do is we're pretty much, there's only like 2 dice that are lower speed than 3. So if we could just plow through it single target as much as possible before it gets to these, then we wouldn't even have to deal with them, and I'm kind of wanting to bank on that. Otherwise it's gonna suck, but we just have to try to succeed and whatever. We have strength up the wazoo because of Nikolai. I say that, it's like 1 strength, but still. Eugene... Next scene. I mean, these are still good dice rolls, though. I'm gonna do this, and... Let's see, that's a 3, 3, 6, 7, 13 minimum. I'm willing to take that risk. What else we got? We have this as our last one that we can deal with. We have to deal with these 2 as well, but it's just recovering HP. I'm gonna ignore it. I'm gonna keep level actually. I'll actually don't know. Also, when does this recover? Do I have to go? I guess I have to change. It takes so long. Where are those 777s when you need it? Yeah, the 777s win the lottery. I think the bleed's actually gonna be all right. Last one is gonna be Focus Spirit. So we could do Manifest Ego, though I don't really want it to break and her to stagger. I forget what the next one is. No, next one is Mountain of Smiling Faces, I think. And if that's the case, it could be kind of nice to have Ego, maybe. But I could also just hold off. I don't like cages like this because eventually I'm going to be staggered. Not going to be able to upkeep the damage. I'll do Focus Spirit instead. It's safer. And then both of these dice can hit quicker, so we're going to do the Rule. Hold on. We're going to do Flow the Sword, then the Rule. And we should have succeeded. These definitely can't stagger Gebura. All this damage should be definitely enough. So that's the go. No one got hit by Howl. And there we go. Doing pretty well, almost there. Didn't want to see that. Did not want to see that. Come on, a little bit more. One more. Okay, we're good. Huzzah! Oh, God! I think that looks nicer than the original. I don't know if it does. I think it looks worse. Oh God, that sword. All right, that's cool. Eugene, I need to start working on emotion levels. Eugene's slacking. All right, what's the whole thing? Combat pages other than hordes. Wait, is it other than hordes indiscriminately? Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. HP. Blunt. Transforms back to stage. Oh God, we're on stage 3. Wait, do we get to see like a chibi Roland by the end of this? Is that what's gonna happen? Gonna see like a little baby Roland plushie just sitting there with a smile on his face? Smile. I thought they were going to keep the hammer, but I love that sword. He has full power. Exact same size. Oh, he doesn't change. I would have loved it. I would have actually looked forward to if he turned into a little child by the end of it. Just because it would have been like, aha, we've succeeded. Sort of thing. Alright, at the start of the scene, gain 2 strength, uses vomit every 2 scenes. I don't remember vomit. I remember hearing, I know Horrid Screech was a thing. I don't remember vomit. Alright, beat it up. That's the gist of it. Slash doesn't work well here, blunt does. Oh, well, I found out what vomit is. On hit, 5 fragile, Jesus Christ. Oh, come on, alright. No, that's cool. Yeah, Eugene just needed to go and get some stuff, that's fine. What is this, blunt? Cool. At least it doesn't take stagger damage. Like at all. Eugene's HP is doing fine. What's everything else? 8. Oh, I remember this. This pure stagger damage. Destroy speed die on the target. That's not good. Recovering HP is something I cannot allow. And recover 10 HP, immobilize target next scene. Jesus fucking Christ. All 3 of these really royally suck. Luckily that one's targeting my Infinity Ultra Omega die. Of which I think I'm just gonna straight up do level slash with. Like, I want to use spear. Maybe I should use spear. No, I'm not gonna use spear. I'm gonna use blunt. Gonna take advantage of this as much as we can. Level slash on you. No more level slashes exist, but we have a focus spirit, which I'm gonna be using. And actually, you know what? I have a better idea. I'm gonna take away, let's see, where is it? No, do I want to do that? I guess it's fine. I'll do a spear single target. I think spear single target's still gonna be able to do, can it do, hold on, it has to do 10? How much is it? 8, yeah, okay. Is that enough? That's 1. I could single target over on the 2 just to ensure it. Swap this over. Focus spirit. So what is that? That is a minimum of 1, 2, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 18 divided by. Yep. Okay. That's good. That's good. That'll do that. Everyone else, on the other hand, needs to get moving. Are you ready? I might be ready at some point. I don't know when. I'm super risk adverse to like everything, so it's while I like it a lot, don't know when I'll do it. Soon, hopefully. That as well. Inner Ardor. God, we have so much fucking ammo. I don't even think I want to have this ammo. Do that. We're gonna get some of this ammo out along with a frontal assault. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do two frontal assaults. We'll deal with the ammo at some other point in time. Maybe whenever we're the next emotion level. Over here, we are definitely going to do concentration. Along with, I really need to get some stuff back. Leap, graze the grass. Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna go and do a graze the grass, then leap. Only reason is because I can potentially draw my graze the grass back, and I want to have as many light regen cards as I can for later. Over here we have steel knuckles. That's gonna be good for blunt damage. Do that. Oh wait, you're targeting this one? Wait, which one are you targeting? I can barely see. Oh, it's this one. Okay. 3-8, 4-8. Oh, that's cutting it close. I might just eat it. I really don't want him to take damage though, so I'll have to do emotional turmoil. It's 4-4. That's really close. I'm gonna do that, and then frontal assault. Okie doke. Yeah, Eugene's gonna be okay. It just makes me sad, especially since I was just about to get their emotion level up, or attempt to. No one has any coins, at least per this. I know that's not true at all. If you look at the top left, Eugene's actually very close to getting another one. This is why I've consigned Eugene to bench the mass attack. I've had the BS times happen with Eugene, but I still love Eugene. So much so that it's just, I'm willing to deal with it. Kind of similar to like the whole Brawl deck thing, where I've enjoyed the positives so much that the negatives kind of were under the bridge. Okay, everyone's clashing, everyone's having a good time. You've asked that. I think you've already asked that, haven't you? Or am I just super stupid and I read it twice? I think I have. Okay, I just didn't catch up with comments. All right, here we go. Everyone's good except for Eugene. God damn it, Roland. Why are you so scary? Why am I losing that? What the hell is that? What's happening? What just happened? Wait, hold on. What the fuck just happened? How'd that happen? How was that possible? No, I didn't lose the mass attack with Geb. Oh, the 2 strength. It was a 17 and I rolled a 16. Wow, that's bullshit. Oh, that's bullshit. Are you kidding me? Oh, that makes me so mad. Oh, that makes me so fucking mad. And now I'm not having fun anymore. Now the fun times have ended. I can't believe that shit. All because of the 2 strength at the beginning. Wow. Why can't I have fun? Why am I not allowed? Like, game, I purchased you. Why can't I have fun? Think of all the good times we could have had together. Now you do this to me. Oh, that's such a bummer. Such a bummer. Can't believe that. Can't believe fucking 2 strength and then everything else just fell fuck apart. I must have rolled the fucking min roll, because that is what? That's a 3/3/3 plus 5. I think I had a 1 as well. No, that's not even possible. No, it was 666. That should have been 18. I'm gonna go and, hold on. What's the timestamp here? Twitch, come on, bro. Just tell me what the time is. There it is. I'm gonna go down to 150 after this. I have no idea how that happened. Makes me so mad. Can't believe that. Speed doesn't... Are you fucking kidding? It shouldn't. If it's infinite speed and it's going to a 4, it isn't like matching the speed die? It was targeting level / not spear. Oh, good. Love it. All right. That's just the best thing in the world. I don't know. I don't know what to say other than I'm frustrated now. It really sucks that had to happen. Everything was perfectly fine too. It just had to fall apart. Like every single attack of theirs landed. I had the perfect plan with all the fucking blunt in the world. And now I have to go through... I don't know. That's the thing that makes me so mad and why I can't do like... People have talked about like speed running or whatever. Like, oh yeah, when do you want to speed run? Like, no. Specifically because of how frustrating it would be to have to speed run stuff. Imagine getting to a certain point and then just it's all done. You have to do it all over again. That's not fun. It's not fun at all. It's not for me. It's not fun. I'm going to replace that in a second. We'll do Graze the Grass. Actually, no. We'll do a Frontal Assault. Apparently some people find it fun. Like, I think that the ideas behind speedrunning is interesting. I think that the things you can do, the ways you can skip the game, the nuances there are cool, but I don't think doing something for several hours and then looking at it and be like, oh, I made that mistake and you have to do it all over again. That's dumb. I already have to do enough. I have to waste enough time at work. I don't want to waste more of my free time in life. And that's why it's frustrating whenever it's a super long, drawn-out battle. It's not to say we can't win. It's just to say that it's a lot less likely now, considering the ultimate, you know, supreme goddess of all of the world has just perished. If I remember right, I have to go and kill these guys before they get back on them. They are weak to everything. That's fine. Let's see. Leap. Leap. No, wait. Graze the grass. Then leap. I'll hold on to the deep drag for later. I think that once he reforms, he loses all the stuff. Instead, I'm going to go and be doing, I guess, the rule. Along with a multi-slash single. Over here, I'm going to have to go and reset that in a second. I don't think I need that much. I'm going to do double frontal assault over here. Concentration move is going to be used. I need to get rid of this fucking ammunition. I really need to get rid of it now. Who all was attacking? You guys? He's 13 burn. Leap is going to be redirected onto you. This leap's going to be also redirected onto you. And raise as well. This is going to be put on you. I think everyone's pretty set. You need to actually move off. Because I did that. 5 is going to have to change. What is this one going on to? That one, good. And then we're just going to shoot it. Maybe not armor piercing. I think that could be useful later. Wait. Oh, no, yeah. I don't want that. I'm not going to clash with anything. All right, we can get those out of our hands. Actually, I'm only going to use... Let me think about this. I said I was going to get rid of all of them. That's not true. I'm going to use 2 so that I can go and draw another card. I think I can do that. No, I'm not. Oh, I'm not emotion level 5 yet? No, wait, that's not right. I am. I have 4 dice slots. I think I am. Or is that unlocked after? Maybe I'm misremembering stuff. I'm just going to throw it on there. Mineral for Manifest Ego on that mass page would have been 17 because of the endurance and minimum being 8 for each die. Determination, try gun build, let the ammo get rid of itself. Would have been fun for Gebura to survive the turn, Manifest Ego, then... Oh yeah, no, it would have been insanely fun. And all of that was deprived from me immediately, along with all the Ego, like, passive pages I had. Extra die at 4, +1 at 3, because Kahlo has 3, speed 3. Got it, okay. Got it, okay. Yeah, I didn't even need to use more than 2 anyway. Well, maybe we can just win this and then I can forget that this entire experience happened. It's kind of like imagine that you had like the best day of your life and you went like to a theme park or whatever. Like, I don't know. Well, let's say you go with your girlfriend, boyfriend, enjoying yourself. Just, yeah, it's really nice, great weather, whatever. You find $100 on the ground, everything's really cool and chill, and then you just lose your right arm. It gets severed off into the machinery of one of the coasters you're on. You're not gonna really remember that day fondly. That's how I feel about this right now. It's like, or like this fight right now. It's like, yeah, things were going great, you know, but losing an arm, losing a member of my team, especially considering how important they are. It's like your dominant arm. And he lost, that's the feeling. Geb died because she rolled really fucking poorly on a mass attack, and I also didn't put the right thing that I said I was putting on the mass attack onto the mass attack. It was going to be spear, I think, which would have guaranteed it, but instead I used something else that had a very low chance of failing, but RNG fucking happened, and I rolled min values. So I rolled a 16, and with Roland's strength 2, it was a 17 check. So Geb instantaneously got fucking destroyed, and it made me really mad. And that's where we're at right now. I forget exactly what's going on here. I think he's at stage 2. I think he starts at stage 3 or something like that. He's doing this right now. Individual on hit for stagger, and now there's a shit ton of them. Start of the scene, gain 1 strength, use Horde Screech every 2 scenes. Transforms back to stage 1 when HP transforms 0. Other than Horde Screech, no, indiscriminately. Upon defeating an ally. Right. Yeah, doesn't... Hold on. No. Does he have to... What was the whole thing? Does he has to kill the ally, right? Like, if you kill the ally, then it doesn't matter? Or is it just if the ally dies? I'm pretty sure it's, like... He has to kill the ally for him to recover HP, right? If I die again, I'll have another chance to remember it fondly. I mean, I don't know. If my right arm came back whenever I went, I guess that's technically the next question. If I went on the same thing and then my arm came back. It's just if he hits it. If he doesn't kill them, he doesn't get the HP. Awesome. That is what I needed to know to deal with this bullshit. I do not have a great hand right now. This is a really bad hand. This is a really, really bad hand. Kala needs... The only way I would want to rework Kala's deck is maybe making him into a singleton just to get Will of the Prescripts or something and multi-slash. That's how I feel about a lot of these decks recently, just because of page draw concerns. Nikolai's fine. Nikolai doesn't need any of that. But the others definitely need it. Deep Drag's going to be pretty good. Individual force stagger. I'll probably just eat the stagger. It's a 4 to 19. What are the chances of me failing? After all, I do have 2 strength and he has 1. That'll require me to roll the min and him to roll the max. However, we have seen this bullshit happen before. Makes me very concerned. Same time, I'm still gonna do it because I feel like it shouldn't happen. I'll take the other one. Like I'll take the other 8 stagger blunt damage or whatever. That's okay. Do I want to put this on Roland? I think I do. I'll do that. And then I'm going to do a frontal assault on this one. We're going to go for that one for the kill. What are you attacking? 4. Battle Command's going to be pretty good. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. You will eat the die if I fail, but I do have a +2 to strength right now, which is helping. So I'm willing to... And you're also resistance to pierce, except you're slow as hell. I'm gonna do that. Oh, that's a ranged attack? Wait, these aren't. Yeah, these are though. Okay. Okay. Noted. Quick suppression on you then. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna do other random stuff. We're gonna do a leap on you, and graze of grass on you. Actually, wait, that's way too much. I think I'm gonna do an energy conversion instead. We're almost there. Oh, that's the mass attack. Okay. Sturdy defense would be nice. Would actually be really nice. I'd have to succeed in the. I'd have to succeed in losing first on the first die. I do have to use this unless I want to take the damage. No, wait, that's not true. What is this? That's a 5, 5-9, 4-8. It's pretty bad. This would give me page draw. Oh, this is single target still? Oh. Oh, but I'm slow. God. Why do you gotta roll 2s, Philip? Aren't you big boy? You're a big boy, man? Power of the big boy's inside of you, and yet you're not using it. That's a downer. I mean, I guess I'll just take the hits. You're gonna do steel knuckles then. Assuming you can successfully do it. This is gonna be going over to you, I guess. And we got lots of ammo spewing. Along with full of the sword. Be over here. Along with ammo. 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 Actually, this ammo's gonna go over here. Want them both dead. That'll give us a free turn next turn. I think that's alright. Mayhaps. All attacks were redirect. Yep. Yeah. And I 100% did think that she would win that mass attack, no problem. The chances were so slim. But people still win the unlucky lottery of life. And it's been proven. Just can't believe it. Really wish it didn't happen. If he doesn't kill them, he doesn't get the HP. Okay. Nothing's happened. I think I've gone psychopathic in focusing on all the different stuff that I feel like 10 hours has passed in like 1 minute. Oh, you're gonna die from bleed. Don't die from bleed, Scarlet. Believe. Believe in yourself. Actually, Scarlet's frickin' Nikolai, isn't she? Alright, Nikolai, I'm believing that you're capable of killing 1 unit and not dying. I hope I'm not horribly mistaken in this. What is that? 45? The total amount of HP recover this. Oh. Oh. Oh, it counts backwards? Oh. Alright. Well, hello. I didn't think that was retroactive. That's kind of nice. Interesting. Don't think I can win without Geb? Cool. Alright, then I get to go and enjoy doing pointless shit even more. That's, it's always been my dream. It's been what I've always wanted. I think I'm gonna do... Leap. Leap, concentration. That's too much. Let's see. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough. I'll do a leap, concentration to ensure that Nikolai does get the kill on them. I don't even need the concentration necessarily. Oh. Wait, no, I want you on this as well. I want everything on that. Yeah, having the extra like 5 power is really nice. Actually, I should probably factor that in now that I think about it. What is that? 8, 8, 16, 8, 8, 16, 32, min. Should be able to kill it just from that. And then I'll do 1 concentration and a graze the grass. And if not, that's fine. Eugene is 4. What is that? That's not gonna be high enough, I don't think. Not for what I want. I'll take the rule. I'll do trace of fumes. No, I don't want that though. Graze grass. Actually, no, frontal assault. You're going back. You can start reflecting some stuff, so I'll take that. Let's It's really not that much, though. They're getting really close to getting another emotion level, though, which is kind of nice. I'm just gonna have to go for it. Sturdy defense. Wait, deal 8. Target's current die cannot be recycled? Wait, hold on. What exactly does that mean? That's, because it's not a ranged attack. So, like, if I use this and I fail the 310, I still go to the 817, don't I? Or do I not? Maybe I'm misunderstanding this. No? Okay. Alright, I don't understand why that's phrased that way, but I will not complain. I'll do that. Sturdy defense. Is that a bad idea? That might be a bad idea. Do I have any other blunt cards? Like, Gebura was my blunt tank, so having her gone is not the best. Although just pure damage is not bad. I'll do it, whatever. We'll get some card draw from that. Alright, go for it. Oh, Nikolai, please. Please, no, Nikolai. When she have bleed? I didn't see her have bleed. Why is she taking damage? I don't understand what I misread. Now I have to come back to this point too. I don't remember her having bleed. We're at 212. And to find out how I didn't see that she had fucking a million stacks of bleed. So this is not. The corpses do damage to the things that hit them. Awesome. Okay. Well, I'm gonna reset. This was the biggest bummer in the world. No, I know I'm not gonna reset. I'm gonna keep going. We'll see what we can do. You have no idea how insanely mad I am right now, though. I think there's nothing I can do that actually makes it any better. Frontal assault's just like a horrible idea then. No point. Go for it. I don't care. We're speed running to death. You can see the quickest way that we can die. There goes Eugene. Philip's almost down. Almost forgot how much I love this thing. Almost forgot how much I loved RNG. Alright. Sleep well, Eugene. It's more of just the frustration of having everything go perfectly fine, and then you miss one detail, and it's like, oh, whoops, there you go. Now you can't play the game anymore. It's over. You had fun. That's what it feels like. Not a good feeling. Not a fun feeling. The fight keeps going because everyone loved this fight so much they were like, you know what? Fuck it. This. All right. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I hate the fact that it's seriously like that. Everything was fine until Gebura died, and then Gebura died, and it's just like, oh, okay, everything's fucked up. Gebura had all 3 of the pages. she somehow just rolled so fucking low. I just don't understand why. It's like, imagine you're playing a game and then it's like, hey, here's your 3% chance of failure. You have a 97% chance of success, and everything's riding on that. That's just, it's not cool. Not cool. And I understand the idea of, you know, card games and RNG and all that other stuff, but it doesn't make anyone feel better. Like no one enjoys that. It's only enjoyable when it's inverted and it's like, oh, it's a 3% chance of success and I succeeded. That's why people love the one meme build or whatever with the roll 1 through 4 and you can do like 50 damage or whatever it is. Oh yeah, I'm having a great time, Buster. Super great. Basically everything went wrong because of one piece of RNG happening, and I have to live with it. And try to remember that it's a video game and we're here to have fun. And I can only imagine how Library of Ruina is going to end up. What is it? Upon taking a hit. Awesome. Kahlo, Philip. I'm gonna redirect these then. Or attempt to, I guess. I don't think either of those are actually gonna work, but it's on use anyway. Yeah, the wacky, unique, fun mechanic. That's why people love loot boxes so much, man. Isn't it enjoyable to spend shit tons of money and then get like nothing that you want after it? Instead of money, though, I'm paying with my time, my effort. I'm gonna try to kill them on hit, and then if he kills one successfully, that's right. Still same weaknesses. Blunt is key to victory. Have to remember to reset that in a little bit. Kahlo is about to get broken. Steel Knuckles, Sir Defense, I guess. And then single target. We're here, Sturdy Defense, and more single targets. Go back over to Eugene. And we'll do Trace of Fumes. Actually, wait, that's not right. I'll do this one. I wish the RNG happened like earlier. Like have the bullshit. You can have the bullshit. Just make it happen like super early on, so not 2 hours into a fight when it happens. Right, now we have to go and kill these things, and if we don't, we have to deal with more fun. It'll never end. Do I still take damage? I sure do. 8 damage. Super cool. Super fun. Everyone loves the new game that's coming out. Raid Shadow Legends. I should just go and play Raid Shadow Legends. Go and see what RNG I get. It's what all the people want you to think the cool kids are doing through their really horrible cringy ads. I should not be doing that. That's a horrible idea. Let's do emotional. I can't do that either. I can't recover light unless I want to hurt myself. Don't like that. I will recover 1. No, actually, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna just do Flow of the Sword. I should not put all that on. No, wait. Hold on. It's go and redo some of this. Eugene, you're going to be doing deep drag on this one. Gonna use this on this one. Frontal assault, single on this one. Everyone else, you're gonna do. I don't care. Anything else? This. That's fine. You are gonna do another one over here, and we'll deal with everything else the next turn. Wow. Is that trace of fumes or deep drag? I pray to God it wasn't a deep drag, because that is pathetic. I think I rolled a 6 on deep drag right now. Pretty sure. Let's go and see who has the 7. You have the oh, nice. Do you guys see that? You see that 31? Do you like it? Do you enjoy it? Eugene currently has 2 strength, which means I hit a 7 from my 6 to 19. RNG. Fun for me. QRSTUV. Who's close to death now? Not Eugene. Yeah, just take it all. I don't know anymore. They're about to regroup and reform as well, which just makes it feel so much worse. Fuck it, I'm doing frontal assault. I have to go and get better things in for the next turn. Am I sure I want to play it? I don't know. I love the story. I love the world. I love the characters. But considering this is, like, strategy games are, like, more or less my favorite genre, I think, in video games. And having to leave that and go to something else that's just going to cause me more suffering guaranteed, of which I've known about very, very well. Oh, he came back. Oh, no, he didn't. He's dead. All right. Fun continues. No, I don't know. I want to try it, but the thing is that the way I work as a human being is if I start something, I try to finish it, whether I like it or not. There have been so many games that I've started, hated, like, early on, and then I just kept doing it because I know that there's an ending and I wanted to beat it, so I could say I'm done with it forever. So that'll be a curse that I'll probably have to deal with. Especially since I know the pain of the time sink that can be. Doing this with only 3 people and everyone being super injured is not fun, not great, not cool. Oh, and you're not weak to blunt, you're weak to pierce. No one's weak to blunt except for the past 3 people. Destroy all dice on target's page. Nice. Yeah, I'm not willing to risk a 6 to 19 to 7 to 11 because I've seen myself roll this so many times now. Unattacked. That's a ranged attack. That's a ranged attack too, though. Whatever. If Eugene takes damage, he'll just take damage. That's life. Eugene taking damage is life. There's more to life than Eugene taking damage. I don't know it yet. I don't even remember what your mechanics are. Oh yeah, all the blood stuff that doesn't really matter in the end of things. 50% changes into stuff. Defeat all things that's in game. Okay, so just kill him. That's basically all there is to it. Everything else doesn't really matter aside from getting lots and lots of bleed and damage. So that's cool. Super cool. Rule. Okay, I'm gonna have to go and swap off of this in a second. That's fine. We'll see what damage we can do in turn 1. Maybe it's enough. We don't have anything else, do we? No. Do we have at least one? No, we didn't. Okay, fine. I'm swapping this out for ammo. Over in this corner, we have someone who's going to be using 3 frontal assaults this turn. And I guess that's it. Everyone's going to take some damage and enjoy their time. Lobotomy Corp, it's not that bad. It's worse than Library of Ruina for sure. Isn't bad for people who know their way around it. Gonna leave for now. Alright, yeah. Or actually, I was gonna say sleep well, but yeah, enjoy Left 4 Dead 2. Congratulations on having your stream go on for 2 hours, 20 minutes without anyone spam redeeming squats. Yeah, I'm in the mindset where if that did happen, I don't know if I'd want to refund or not. It's sucks. Just gotta remember the mechanics and some other stuff. I'm sure that there's some, like, it's obviously possible. I mean, fuck, I've beaten Sekiro with like mouse and keyboard. I'm not saying like that shows that I can do everything in the world, but like I don't think that. I feel like everyone can do a lot of games. It's just, do I want to invest the time and effort into it? And also, you're not taking like any damage into it at all, are you? This is mass attack on use, lose 5 blood next scene, all allies gain 1 strength. 1 hit, inflict fear. Yes, I forgot about that. Summation, yeah. Oh, I remember. Let's go and try that one. Yeah, you're about to fucking... Single-sided. Eugene can't really do that much of anything either. I don't really have anything else I can do either. On top of all that. Is that already going towards me? I can't tell. You, okay. I'm slow. Too slow. Too slow. I just want, at this point I'm at the point where all I want to do is see what the next person is. Then I'll have gotten something and I can rethink strategies and all that other beautiful, wonderful stuff. Until then though, not great. Sorry, defense is pretty good. I wish I could. There we go. And then we'll just do Flow of the Sword. Oh, Grace of Grass is not happening, okay. We'll do that on you to reduce damage slightly. Actually, that's not even going to happen because of the nature of the mass attack. After the bug fixer, I have to stop trying to do them before the bug fixes. Yeah, because I keep getting delayed, I hear stuff happening and then it somehow changes in some way, shape, or form by the time I actually do it. Oh, man. How are you not at 50% yet, man? Dude, I've been doing my best to get you down. You still just won't go down. Just want you to stop so I can see what's next. That's all I want. What are you attacking? This? You're attacking him. Philip's just dead. I'm just gonna accept it for what it is, I guess. Or maybe I'll clash for the sake of it. I don't know. Cover HP on hit. I mean, I don't have enough for anything. That's good. Do like a Steel Knuckles, I guess. I'm not quick enough to hit before him either to get extra damage in. Eugene's kind of existing. That's pretty much it. I'll just make it so if Eugene can somehow do it by themselves, then it's fine. Okay, here goes Philip. Here goes Eugene's gonna get staggered before I can fucking do anything. I'd love to get you down to 50% HP, bro. Be really cool. Would enjoy the fight a little bit more because I know there's something at the end of the tunnel, but so far not so great. Eugene might die. What are you doing? Nothing? What is this? What's the gimmick now? Nothing that matters? Well, if the character what? Does not use it. Weak to Pierce still. When Clash Wind, reduce power, next die. Everything else is whatever. I'm just frontal assaulting, I don't care. You're doing that on Eugene? I slightly care about that. Try to do something with Flow of the Sword, I guess. On Clash Wind, Inflict Feeble, whatever. Whatever, just do it. I think overall that was a net positive for damage. 3 Feeble is a thing. Eugene, buddy, love for you to get some light back before shit happens. Be super neat. Just leave it at that. As for everything else, I mean, none of this really matters, I don't think. I'll just do... Yeah, it's next scene, it's on you, so that'll help Eugene a little bit. What are you attacking? This one? And then just whatever for the rest. Okay. The final phase is fun. I hope I get to see it. I mean, I'm definitely totally not going to win with just Eugene at the very end, but I do want to see what it is. Absorption in this fight was unlimited, so you could have 11 power. Damn, that sounds awesome. Roland's looking handsome. Oh yeah, he looks super cool. It's a shame that he fucking killed Gebura. Makes me completely ignore it. I'm not gonna be able to kill Drag anyway. Hold on. I can do a Will of the Prescripts. Get some stuff back. I need to start sustaining myself. This deck was not made for soloing, and never will one of my decks ever be made for soloing. But let's see what I can do to mitigate something. On hit, I'll graze the grass on you. Never mind. I will not graze the grass on you because you won't let me. Speed die. There we go. Eugene, I believe. Show me the light that lies at the end of this fucking battle. Show me the one thing that I can fucking glean from this that is positive. Oh, a mass attack. Summation. On hit, recover HP equal to damage dealt. Inflict fear of water, gain 1 strength. Oh, for every target hit. I have a sad face thing for you. It's a shame counter dice won't count for this. I'll just do another Will of the Prescripts, I guess. Wait, why does Eugene only have +2 strength? Wait, how is that a thing? Is it? Oh, it's capped at 2. That's right. For some reason, I thought it went beyond that. So that what is that? That's 5, 6, 6, 17 minimum. It's pretty good odds. It's the best odds I think I have. So I would just have to go and take this and Will the Prescripts on. Never mind, I can't change any targets. I'll just single target that. Everything else is going to be basic frontal assault and multi-slash, I guess. Cheers to not rolling the worst value ever. Okay, that's a positive. Eugene, please. I'm trusting in you so hard right now. I just want to know what's beyond. It's my only goal right now. I'm so sad. Oh, what the fuck is that? That's cool. It's pretty neat. I will try to will the prescripts that. Probably fail, but I will try. Meantime, I guess more multi-slashing, and I can't do very much else. I just have to keep doing this. And I guess I could try to do a deep drag just to go and get some extra smoke up. But like, I need to keep my power up anyway, light up. Oh damn, Shockley told me to relax. And by saying that one word, it completely relaxed the past 2.5 hours of trauma. That is still ongoing because Eugene just got completely destroyed. And I wish it was that easy. I wish you could just go to someone who had their daughter murdered and be like, it's okay. And then she's just perfectly fine afterwards. What a easy place we'd be in emotionally. All right, Eugene, things are not looking too hot for you. I've tried my best, done everything I can. That is targeting the one die I can't protect. Let's see, I have a 5. This is also a 5. I think that, nope, that's a 3. 3 don't work. 3 does not work at all. Which means I guess we're doing the rule, and then just frontal assaulting and graze the grassing. And pray that we somehow win in this. Not looking too great. Oh, dude, come on, man. I just want to see what's on the other side of the rainbow. Why you gotta do this? So much. So much work and effort just to see one thing. Here, do this. Try that. Just try it. Do I have a 0 cost? I don't. Just go. Let's go so we can restart one way or another. Oh, thank you, Eugene. You did it. You saved the world. Now nothing can stop us from... Oh, wait. What the fuck are you? Oh, is this... Hold on. This is Gebura's ego, isn't it? It's similar to her sword. Mimicry. Every 2 scenes uses a comment page. Wear shell on a random assistant librarian. If HP reaches 0, morphs into the second form. Ah, good. There's a second form after this one. As if it were not enough, it goes on farther beyond. Oh my god, dude. How cool. Hello, nothing can stop us. Nothing there. I'm here. Ironically, nothing can stop this. Nothing. Is there a card I got that's nothing? It's not. There's nothing. So much pain. Alright, good night, Shuckley. 2 copies of terror to the target's hand. I mean, it's already over. Disarm, disarm. Lots of blunt. It's weak to nothing? Every 2 scenes uses a comment page. Where's shell? I don't know what that is. I'd like to know what that is. I don't think I'm allowed to know what that is, though. I think I've unfortunately lost the privileges of getting to know what things are. Alright, wish you luck, Eugene. I believe in something happening. At least Roland looks happy. He has a smile on his face. Looks like he has a little blue in his right eye, though. Alright, we're on scene 2. What's... Where's shell? Are we just... Hold on. Are we just back in Lovetown? I'm starting to feel like that's what we've come to. Instantly kill target. Copy the resistances and combat pages of the victim for the next scene. Okay. That's nice. I love you. There's this thing called Nothing there. Okay, so the whole thing, that whole naming scheme, Nothing, was actually taken from Library of Ruina / Lobotomy. No, it was definitely Lobotomy Corp. He had the name before it. Click my profile pic. Hold on. Oh, that's what it is? I've seen your profile pic before. I didn't have the association. I guess this is what it turns into. Hello, goodbye. So that's what that's referencing. Everyone was able to predict it. I don't know if well, no. Okay, if it's her ego, if it's because it's her ego, then that's my guess. Just judging by the eyes, if I remember correctly. If it's anything else, I don't want to know, because I feel like that might relate. But if it is her ego or something similar, then that's okay. Okay, cool. So it is from that. Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad everyone else was able to know. This sucks. I mean, I've lost. Let's just go and get, oh, well, hello. Wow, how thoughtful of them to give me that. How very nice of them to give me this card that I could totally use with the 1/1. Is there something like yeah, it's just a bulk card that does nothing. Gotcha. There you go. Oh god, it has a voice clip too. No, wait, copy Eugene's death. Please die along with me. So what have we learned? RNG is bullshit? It's really, really bullshit. That's about it. We have learned realistically that Blunt is really good and that Pierce is really good. And I don't know if I actually want Onrush. I mean, I guess it would have been really good against... I mean, I would have to preemptively lower them, but it could be good against, like, Mountain of Smiling Faces, Corpses. Thank you, Minnie. There you go. But yeah. If Gebura didn't die from that, I think that we had a really good chance of winning. Everyone was basically max HP. Eugene was max HP. Gebura had all the effects on her. It was really, really good. But it was not meant to be. I think as long as we kept Gebura alive, it would be fine. She would technically have, by the end of it, if I put Absorption on her as well, a minimum of like 10 strength from her infinity die, and then minimum of, 5 strength for anything else. It's just unfortunate that the circumstances had to happen to where she would die. I think that Slash is not super great considering the circumstances. I am going to be doing what I said I was going to do a little bit earlier. I'm probably going to... I'll make at least... Hold on, let me see. I could probably swap out some of these and go and make it a singleton deck. It's not that hard to. Which would mean getting rid of Sturdy Defense. Sturdy Defense is good, but my main use of it is for card draw. And in that fight, there weren't too many circumstances where I was keen on having it. But I'll have to think about that. I'm going to go to the bathroom, get a drink. We'll give it, I guess, one more attempt. That's all I have emotionally left in me. And by one more attempt, I mean after Red Hood, I might do a multiple amounts of like resets to see if I can do Red Hood again. But after Red Hood, from that point on, that is going to be the attempt. Kind of, hopefully. Maybe, I don't know, the wolf can insta-kill. We'll see. I don't want to do this so much that my brain is fried right after work, where my brain is already fried from having to do 8 hours of work, and now I'm having to do essentially you know, 4 or 5 hours of work with no progress shown, aside from me just feeling like shit because RNG sucks. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Okay, I'm back. Let me go and do a quick review. I also think that Red Mist deck is fine for the most part. I am contemplating taking out Onrush though. Although I do think it's situationally good. I never used it, but I'll leave it in for another go of it just to see. I really wish I could go and swap in more than 3. It'd be really nice. Focus Spirit is nice. I didn't time any of them well. I timed one of them well. Specifically right before Mountain of Corpses, and of course everything fell apart. Having Singleton would be pretty nice, mainly on these decks. Eugene always has good card draw. Honestly is a little lacking in the light restore department though, which is one thing that I might think about doing something about. Well, there's not really that much I can do about it. I mean, technically I could do like Graze the Grass and then that one thing that draws a card, but that's not really realistically good. Then again, Eugene was fine for the most part. Yeah, no, never mind. Eugene's fine. It was just because Eugene had to solo, which was not really great. I think, let's see. Yeah, 4 costs do have light restore. Hold on, doesn't it make it a 2 cost? Does it make it 2 cost or 3? It restores 1 or 2 light, I can't remember. Nikolai's deck I love to pieces. I think has been such a huge help. The biggest problem with Nikolai is Nikolai's kit does not have any HP regen of any sort. And I don't think that there's too many ways I can go about adding it. Let me see. Yeah, I would have to go and remove these 2. I could probably go and take some stuff off of Gloria, what I added to her for the... I might do that, honestly. Because the main idea that I wanted for her was the idea of spending charge and then, you know, getting charge back to go and get more and more stuff. But I think that I could probably... Let's see. After spending charge, you can gain 1 protection. Protection is pretty good. It's good for just passively mitigating stuff, though I think Grit has more or less the same effect. Or I forget. I forget if protection is like mitigating damage or if it's just adding power to defensive die. We could... I think I'm willing to go and sacrifice this and this. We'll have to go over to wherever the fuck they are. Yeah, Grid is just better, that's why I thought. It's from Balo's page or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna go and take away those 2. Keep energy discharge just because the extra strength can be very helpful. We're gonna go and find wherever the hell... Ah, that's what it is. I keep forgetting that they split the damage and stagger damage so often. I wish they would just say HP damage or something. Make it a little bit more clear. Is this what I wanted? Here we are. Let's see, who has it? There's Gloria's. I'm taking that away from Gloria. And we're taking Lila's. Alright, so that'll give Nikolai sustain, which is the one thing she was really lacking in. Everything else was fine. I think that's gonna be good. Now, Philip also has ways of regenning HP. I like Lowell's page more, but the burn has been insanely helpful, like a lot of times. So much so that I'm leaving it in. Eugene's gonna be the same. As for deck-wise for Philip, deck-wise I might have to think. These two are the main issues right now, mainly because their card draw sucks. I will also briefly look over Rapid Gashes. It's like an idea for Eugene. Because if I use, 5, it gives me 2 back, so it acts as a 3 cost. It would be really interesting to have a Eugene deck that's not Singleton, specifically with this. Although, I don't know if you lower the cost, then it would still trigger it, or if it's using the original cost. But yeah, as for other 4 costs, it looks like there's just nothing there other than way back here with tailoring and Inkover, which I kind of don't like anymore. So for these guys, if I did make it Singleton, I would have to go and get rid. I'd probably swap Sturdy Defense out for Will to Prescript, one of the Frontal Assaults for the Slash thing, the other one for Graze, Flow the Sword for something. I think the burn is really good though. We also have to remember that Pierce and Blunt are the best ones. Slash is not that useful currently. Hold on, do we have Enhanced Philip the same? 1, 2, 3, that. Yep, okay. Overriding it even though it doesn't matter. So Enhanced Philip can always be come back to. I think we are... Let's see what we can do. We also have Unlock. Slash Pierce. Like, this is also an idea, kind of. It's just not a good one. It's not like a great card. It's definitely not good against Smiling Faces. Lowering the cost of Rapid Gashes doesn't stop the trigger. Oh, that's actually very nice to know. That could be a deck idea that I might do. That might be, I don't know. I don't know if I want to try it now, but it might be something I'll do in my free time. In my opinion, it's probably a good idea to not do this until doing a new reception, since R-Corp and the battle after it came out before Gebura Realization. Oh, you mean like to get more cards? Yeah, I think we had it. The problem is that we had it. We had it 100%. It's just that Gebura fucking died, exploded because of that one issue. I do think that more pages would be helpful, but I also don't like the idea of ending the stream without having done enough. And there's not too many more receptions left. I mean, we have these two, and then that's it. I think all I really need to do is to just buckle down and get rid of some stuff. Multiple hits are really good against Vampire, not good against Mountain. What kind of blunt cards do we have here? Yeah, more receptions are definitely going to be nice. I'll have to go and see if we can't do it this next attempt, what I'm going to be doing. To figure that out. I might hold off or something like that. Anything that can go and give good amounts of blunt. I mean, technically this is Singleton. I really don't like this card though. I already have Steel Knuckles. Fiery Waltz was something I was considering, but it's not that amazing. It's okay. It's not horrible. But like, I couldn't really replace it with anything else. Man, this is tough. Man, just drawing more pages is so helpful, though. That's honestly the biggest problem. I'm just gonna go for it. We're gonna take multi-slash. We're gonna go with what I was thinking about. We're gonna go with Will of the Prescripts, wherever the hell that is. Take away the blunt. Will of the Prescript. We're gonna get Gray's Grass. We're gonna flow the sword, and we need something that is a good blunt card. That would be the last thing that we need. We already have Steel Knuckles. Something that would be a good blunt card. It's 2 cost. Undertake free script. Oh man. I mean, it's actually not horrible. I think I want to take Trace Fumes. That's what I want. I want more smoke as well, just to be able to get more damage in. So that's what we're doing for good old Philip. Don't like the reduced burn, but his burn output is still really good, and allows me to deal more damage to people. Last thing is over here, and I might do the same. Should I do the same? I had Inner Ardor a lot. I might keep that instead of... Yeah, I'll take that. I'll keep Inner Ardor instead of Steel... actually, no, that's not true. Because I want the extra... Yeah, I'm mimicking this. 100%. Thought about it for a second. Definitely would be beneficial for me to try to mimic it. Get rid of that. Go back over here. Where is the one? Prescripts. Take... Where is it? Where to go? Trace Fumes and Graze, and last one is Steel Knuckles. All right. So that should be decent. Still covers a wide variety of stuff. Still has a little bit of burn. It's not the kind of deck I like. Like I'm not saying I dislike this kind of deck. It's more of I want to have the deck that I used, but I don't think that it'll be as useful in this except for these. More deep drags would be appreciated as well, but there's not really an opportunity to, and usually it's only against one, so it's just Eugene once she gets like up and cycling, then it's all good. I don't think there's anything I'd really want to swap out to go and get more deep drags in there anyway. I think just the upkeep of smoke will be a nice passive benefit. And hopefully with all this, we can succeed in doing this again. We have to go in first, get through the bullshit that is the first one. I still want to do the same method, so we might cycle a few times. And we'll go from there. Alright, wish me luck. You're weak to everything. God, it feels good to have frickin' Gebura appear before me once again. I think I'm just gonna single target that. Mamma mia. Here we go again. Dude, I forgot that song existed until you just said that. I don't even know if you're doing it intentionally. I assume so, just considering how they almost perfectly match the lyrics. Wow, I don't have a great hand for this, do I? I think Will of the Prescripts is probably the best bet to go and try to negate that. Try to get it going. ABBA should remain in everyone's minds. I don't... See, the funny thing is, like, I heard that so long ago that it's more of like a childhood memory. It's like a phantom memory. Like, did that really happen? Sort of thing. Just because I'm not... Like, I didn't pay attention to it as a kid. Whenever I started paying attention to stuff, it was whenever I was a teenager. And by that point, I really liked Japanese music. So most of my like known songs are Japanese. try that energy. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, multi-slash, thank God. Just being able to freaking do more stuff is nice. We'll make this single target. Remember to do that. Multi-slash as well. Alright, I believe there's only one clash and it's not an important one. I think just from these alone, or maybe not. I'm gonna say maybe from these alone we'll get down to less than half HP again. Eugene, good. Eugene got the emotion level up. The next question is, who am I gonna put all of my passives onto? I still feel like Gebura, like for some of them. And I just, it's interesting because I put freaking the absorption onto Nikolai of all people, and she gained 5 strength, or at least 4, which is crazy. Oh wow, that's actually really nice. It's like right below before it was gonna dip down. Let's try to do the same thing. Hollow shell first. Single target. We'll do baby damage. Eugene's gonna take a hit, that's fine. We're gonna do what we can. Do we have another, we do have another spear, nice. Okay, 1 spear. Do we have to do anything else? No, good. Gebura's not gonna do anything else other than that. I think that'll be fine. I hope that'll be fine. We're gonna do a deep drag single target. Everything else is just normal damage. And I think that Red Hood should be able to survive. That would be 20, 40, 50 damage. Like, I don't think that Red Hood should have a problem with that. Twitch, wait, Twitch has apparently gotten rid of PogChamp? What? Hold on. I'm not even a big fan of those, but what's the reason that they took it away? Is that real? Hold on. Quick search. Wow, it's true. Hold on. Here's a tweet. Holy shit. We've made the decision to remove the PogChamp emote following statements from the face of the emote encouraging further violence after what took place in the Capitol today. Wait, what? We want the sentiment and use of Pog to live on. Its meaning is much bigger than the person depicted on the image itself. It has a big place in Twitch culture. However, we can't in good conscience continue to enable use of the image. Interesting. Okay. I didn't know it was linked to the Capitol. Could someone in the comments explain how it's linked to the Capitol stuff? I know the shit that's been going down, and I hate it, and I can't believe it's happening. But at the same time, I had no idea PogChamp emote was related to it in any way, shape, or form. Damn. That's an interesting tidbit of information. Yeah, Sipe. So apparently PogChamp is removed because of stuff that's happening in the Capitol. I don't know exactly how it's linked though. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do. What would be the best way to do this without fucking everything up? I think just from this alone is going to be a decent amount of damage. And maybe there's a way I can do a little bit more without killing it. It's like extracting something. Hold on. If I do that, even with that, I don't think this will kill it. I really don't. And because I don't think it'll kill it, I am going to do one basic, one of these focus spirits, and we're going to go and take that away from this. Just go and remove some of the damage and potentially apply a little bit extra damage along with... That would be too much, wouldn't it? Could do a concentration as well. Concentration would probably be too much, if I'm being honest. I think instead, okay. We'll do concentration on this one. Oh, we're slow. Never mind. We are doing the exact same thing that I just said I was going to do. Is that enough? That might not be enough. Even with all that, with all this. I'm trying it. We'll try to adjust if we can, otherwise. That's not very poggers of Twitch. What happened at the Capitol? So basically, Trump supporters, well, I should say the extremist Trump supporters. The extremist portion of the Trump supporter group, I should say. To be as specific as possible, because I really don't like generalizations. But there was that subset that went to the Capitol, stormed it, and is holding it hostage currently. The National Guard is being called. There was one shot. One shot and one person injured, I think, or maybe 5 now or something like that. So they're just like all in there. So they've been booted out of the buildings. Okay, so they have originally went into the building, took selfies like with their feet on desks and shit like that. Whereas the people inside were fearing for their lives, holding guns while having a boarded up door out of fear because there's thousands of people or whatever. They've all been kicked out. There was a lady that was shot in the head, apparently. The guy who's the face of PogChamp apparently wanted more violence at the Capitol today. Oh shit, that's what's going on? Well, yeah, okay, if that's the case, then I think it's perfectly fine to remove the emote. Maybe replace it with something else. It could still be the same, like, image type thing, but the guy wanted more violence at the Capitol? What a fucking idiot. Also, speaking of idiots, I might be one because I did not do enough damage. Yeah, that's not great. That's that. Oh, Red Hood, why are you doing these attacks? You have 5 strength. Think of the possibilities you could do. Minimum is weak. It's like 20 damage. So I'm thinking I can't really use Gebura for most of these either. It is a 4 though, so as long as we deal with the other 4s, we might be able to do enough to stop it. We'll just have to use baby damage. We can only reduce 3 4s, so Gebura does have to be used, but Gebura can use like really basic ones. So like this here. Yeah, spear would just kill it though. Yikes. Yeah, me have 5 strong, me dodge. That's what it feels like. Fucking hell. I totally understand why people were frustrated with having to just kill the wolf and kill Red Hood, because like the AI is just it don't work good. The deck is bad. Might be a little controversial on Twitch. I mean, Twitter at least took it well. And now that I understand the situation of the guy doing that, I'm very much in support of them removing the emote. It's one of the few things I actually approve Twitch of doing, which happens very rarely, considering some dumb stuff that Twitch has done. We're gonna go and try to... We don't have to redirect all of them. We just have to redirect one. Is this single target? What are you attacking? The 2? Why are you attacking the 2, dude? You don't have to attack the 2. It didn't do anything to you. Fine. Do I have a 3? I do have a 3. That's not gonna help me because it's a 4. No, that's fine. Okay, so you are gonna be... What are you gonna be for Christmas? You're gonna be, this. So why not? Yeah, it doesn't matter. If by that point, he will already have been dead. I'm just gonna keep going with that. We have to hope that we don't kill it as best as we can. Unfortunately, the best chance of doing that is taking a little bit of damage ourselves. Okay, so this is what we got. Actually, Red Hood might be able to attack first, but I would be able to go in and attack and do some extra damage. That would be Nikolai's though. Have I mentioned I don't like these circumstances? I think that with all this stuff combined, right? Even with this, even with the extra damage they're about to take, I think this will work. If not, we're resetting. I'm gonna keep doing that. Oh, fuck no, Gebura. Why? Why are you so strong? Why have you been cursed with the power of gods? Oh my god, fucking 20. The max die roll was like a 10. Individual, whatever. I'm trying it anyway. We'll see what's gonna happen. Can't believe that. I can't believe that. It happens so frequently. She got, like, I just assume, oh yeah, Gebura's gonna hit like a 10 or 15. And then she just hits casual 40s. It's like that. Okay, so whatever. Let's do yeah, there's not a good one for this. Let's just try this. We'll do graze the grass. We'll just go about our day casually as if nothing happened. And see who dies. If everyone dies, we're resetting. Or if one person dies. Can I... The difficulty of being able to click through the menus. Definitely a thing that I wish they would change a little bit. I'm keeping vertical if I can. I'm gonna try that. I'm even gonna go and do an onrush though. Along with that, I'll do... Which one's the mass attack? This one? Yeah. Summations on this one. We'll do nothing, I guess. Graze the grass. And then we'll do emotional turbulence on this one. Along with ammo piercing. We did it! We saved the world! Actually, yeah, no, I'll do that. I'll do that. I believe. My faith was incorrectly placed. Anyone die instantly? That's good. Me Geb, me help. Gebura is just so fucking strong unless she gets one hit KO'd because of bullshit RNG. Yeah, this is taking so long. It's taking 5 trillion years to do anything with. Even with all the power of Gebura in the world. No one's died. It's a matter of time though, because we'll not fucking stop doing this shit. Oh, let me click the button. Oh, if only I could click through menus. Someone has to tell me the secret of how I click through menus. See, this is the real struggle. There we go. You have to trick it into thinking that you're off to the right. You can move the screen with middle mouse. Oh, that's the secret. You have to there we go. Now we have the entire battlefield visible. It's beautiful. Thank you. That is helpful. Yeah, this is definitely annoying. I agree. I agree that this is definitely annoying. And it's something that I'm willing to reset all over again. You think Roland's angry? You think Roland's gone insane? He has. But I beg to differ that he's more insane than I am right now. I will become the protagonist that goes back in time infinitely to go and make sure that the right outcome exists. Don't think I won't. I will. Alright, there you go, Roland. There you go. Oh, you got to play with this gun a little bit. Have some fun. Alright. Is everyone gonna die, or are we gonna... There we go. Alright, we get a very small, tiny, itty-bitty baby amount of HP back. That's kind of nice. We have a staggered person, and we have Gebura without a kit. So I don't think that's actually something I want to do with this time either. That kind of sucks. I don't even have enough energy to do more than that. Well, we'll do some single targets stuff and see if we have enough. I think that they might be dead, which means I'm going to reset once more. 5 trillion years of resetting. Oh, hitting a 42 is pretty fucking good, though. I like that. It's an 84. Nice little 84. I still don't think it's enough, though, even with that 84. We've got the entire battlefield and a direct look into Zoon's mental state on the opposite side. The void that exists. Well, goodbye, Eugene. We had fun. We're resetting. Actually, who all is from the US? I'm curious. Because I actually do not know. I know WizGod is 100% from Korea. Nothing is from America. Pluto's from America. Pacific Northeast? It's Northwest. Wait, like the northwestern part of America? Or you mean like... Or no, wait, hold on. That's actually... I suck at geography. Yeah. Okay, so like Seattle and stuff. If the thing is, my brain was like, if it was just Northwest, I would have been like, oh yeah, Northwest. But the Pacific made me think like, wait, am I stupid? Is there an entire region of the world that's called Pacific Northwest? Wow, he's not using the bleed card. That's it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool of him. Pretty neat. I like how we have infinite spears as well. That's also pretty neat. There's a lot of things that are neat about this first turn. Would have been cooler if I had deep drag, but I know where you're from, Sight. I also know where you are right now. I know exactly where you are. Different time zone. Oh yeah, you might be. I'm in Central America, so or Central time zone of America, of the US, I should say. It'd be pretty poggers of him, but it's spam now. I mean, you can still say pogger. I guarantee you they're gonna make a new emote with someone else. Maybe it's like the first person who proclaims that fucking raiding the capital of America is not the best thing and violence is not the answer. Instead of encouraging violence or whatever. Not enough violence. I want more. Consume more violence. Can I? Up and against Affinity, multi-slash. Steel Knuckles, multi-slash. And we're gonna go back for the spear. All right, this is a not bad. I think we're gonna get it to half HP from this. Maybe not. Maybe Gebura doesn't do 66 damage. But everyone else is gonna do a lot. God damn. God damn, what the fuck with these defense rolls? Got some smoke at least, not as much as I'd like. Definitely not half HP's worth. 3 multi-slashes. Alright, here comes the mass attack. Here comes the drop kick. You got the bleed stuff now? You do. You have 2 sets. I also have 2 sets of spears. Saved them just for you, just in case. My belief is that the strength is not going to matter as much as us trying to just successfully get them down as far as possible. And because of that, I'm going to be doing quick suppression. I do actually want to go and negate one of these. Hold on. Yeah, that one right there is fine. And we'll do Graze the Grass, single target over here. Eugene, I want to get Fumes. This is for next turn, right? I still don't think that Crimson Scar is an ally for the purposes of this. And I think that next turn I don't want to do as much damage. I want to be more precise. So I'll do that. Last one will be another Trace of Fumes. Very nice. And over here we have Steel Knuckles. I'll do Steel... Hold on. I'm going to do Steel Knuckles and then I'm going to do Frontal. Then we're going to reset this. I doubt we're going to kill him. I've said that before though, and Gebura's totally fucking killed him. Don't just try not to this time, Gebura. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's, I guess, good, having her lose a little bit. Getting closer. You're at the frontal assault territory. We shouldn't be doing too much more damage. Okay, I guess that's positive. Trace of fumes, more smoke. Doing all right. Okay, 34 HP. Definitely instincts. Wait, instincts is HP. Yeah, power, HP. I still want that for Gebura, I think. Yeah. Everyone else has HP regen of some sort. I just want Gebura to be able to have more power at the end. Okay. Please, you have 3 strength. You're using the good card. You're using a good card. You're going to use that first. It's single target. That is a minimum of 8, 7, 15 damage. Plus the mark, plus the smoke. That is a minimum. I am going to believe. I'm going to trust. Do I want to do that? If I wish I was 1 die quicker, I could go and do my flame ammunition before them. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Minimum, right? Minimum. It is 8 plus 7. That is 15. But then on top of that, you also have the mark, which is like 22, and then you also have this. That's pretty good odds. Am I feeling like? No, I'd never feel lucky, but they're still pretty good odds. What I would have loved is imagine if I had a 7 or if this was a 6 or something. I could just throw 1 flame ammunition, guarantee it. But like, look, that's a 5 minimum. It goes all the way up to 9 and 8. Surely the game wouldn't fuck me over that badly, right, game? Well, okay, I guess it does. I guess it just does. And we're going back to do it again, and do it again, and do it again, and do it again, and do it again. Oh, this is so frustrating. Please let me play. I want to play the game. I want to progress. You don't understand how much I want to progress right now. Would you believe if I said I really want to progress? I really do. Really, really do. Need more bleed, maybe. Cry tears of blood. Dude, I'm gonna fucking do it again. And again, and again. The funness never ends. Goldfish. Was that even the... I don't even know if that's the slogan, model thing. Whatever you want to call it. So I don't think this is really great. Is that on hit? No, it's on use. Slash damage. Not a fan of slash damage. Who's immune or resistant to slash? Philip. Good old Philippe. Philippine. But he does not have other cards, and I don't want him to do other stuff. Oh, maybe I could do this instead. I think that's actually going to be better. Let's go and swap this off. We'll have Eugene deal with that. Along with a graze on nothing. Okay, so Philip's right there with that. Nikolai, you're going to be doing a concentration. 64, no repeats or hesitation. I go first, you go second. Category is something. All right, we're good. Go. I'm just glad the setup only takes like 2 turns to fail, so that you can just do it again. Oh, the snack that smiles back. That's what it is. The fun never ends. It's adventure time. I have successfully combined two. The wires in my brain are crossing finally. Reached it. Oh yeah, hurt me more. Why not? 12 bleed. 12 bleed. You call that hurting? Come on, I want you to one turn kill my freaking Gebura again. That's what I want. Thought I wanted anything more. You're fooling yourself. I'm here for the masochistic tendencies this game likes to create within everyone. Level slash, sure, why not? You have 6 bleed. It should hurt you a decent amount at least. We're just gonna have to keep going. I'm gonna do... That's not a good idea. I want some of the damage to go to her. Okay, you're the infinity die? Good. Congratulations, I'm using you for the sake of getting more damage in. And nothing else. Second die, 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 second die. And this. Actually, no. We're going to go all in with a leap of faith. Eugene has 14 bleed. Eugene does have 14 bleed. But does that mean that we could just sit back and accept this? No. No, we gotta push farther in. There you go. Alright, Gebura. Can you use, like, you know what I want? I wish the wolf had a focus sash, or I had a false swipe. Do Pokemon rules. Make it so much easier. Why'd you gotta go first? Before so many other attacks. Guess the wolf is blocking almost everything I'm throwing at it. 33. 33 to 40, 41. Hut, hut, hike. Here you go. All right, no smoke. That kind of sucks. What are you using? Sebbit, what are you using? Also, what is this? Bound? Speed? Ah, you're using 1, 5 to 9 with your 3 speed. Bold. I like it. By I like it, I mean I fucking hate it. Why are you doing this, you stupid dumbass? This is a single target at least. That's kind of cool. 5 disarm sounds awesome. You'd have to win a clash though, which doesn't want to do. One deep drag costs a lot of money. Also, Eugene is not doing super great, considering bleed. Oof. Focus Spirit, I guess? And, just split stuff. Some of that love there. I think this is already too much. Alright, go for it. We're cycling through again. This is what I imagine grinding being if I grind it on stream ever. Oh? Oh? Oh, please? Please, you have one job? You have one job? Just hit it once! For the love of God, no! It's too late! The window's been lost! No, you healed! It was so perfect! Oh, God. Oh, it was so perfect. It would have been amazing. Her breath is caught. You're welcome. Oh. Is her sum attack is going to a that. That's kind of nice. Wow, this is a lot of crisscrossing. All right, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna let her eat us a little bit. Yeah, welcome Freeze to lots of pain and suffering. Had a good run going. Got the lowest possible die roll on a mass attack summation, and had Gebura just be deleted from max HP. And so now we're back doing this again, because we don't have anything else to look forward to in life except for this. There's no joy, only pain. I don't even think Spear's a good idea. Oh, you're doing a mass attack too? Why? Greatly increase the mercenary's rage meter if it hits the mercenary. What was the rage meter? I don't even remember what this does. Things have gone so quickly. Becomes redder. Last 2 scenes gain 2 attack. Use mass attack pages. Cool. I would love for you to be angry if you could get stronger. I don't mind. Don't have to be shy around me. I'm just gonna do a focus spirit. Might do a little bit of extra damage. I don't think it's healing. It's healing from that. That's fine. That's fine. I am mostly beyond care at this point. We're taking some extra damage. We'll quickly reset if this doesn't work, as we have for the past 30 minutes to 45 minutes. Yeah, I know I can kill Wolf first, and I've done it. Fucking hell. I hate this shit. I know I can. It's just, it's just so frustrating. It's so annoying. And then I have to do this. Thank God Augustus told me how to do this because it was annoying as hell to hit through. Oh, well, now... Well, this is happening now. I can't play the game normally. I can't hold it on this. What have I done? Why is it doing this? Why can't you just be normal? Why can't you just be normal like your friend over there? Oh, I wish I could go and do something about that. Bullet rave. La la la. Oh la 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 la. Let's try that. What are you weak against? Everything but blunt. What am I using against you? Anything but blunt? Good. Gotta make sure that we have some light for the next thing too. That's a horrible thing to use. What am I doing? Try this. Try good old frontal. You are gonna be the rule? Sure. That's for next scene. That's good. Along with, God, I wish multi-slash was something else right now. Sure, why not? I'll do that. And then I really need to keep cards for Gebura for next turn, unfortunately. Focus Spirit. Actually, you know what? Focus Spirit I'm willing to lose, though. Yeah, that's fine. Go for it. Please don't. No, and you deleted one of my characters and make me mad, so I must reset and do this continuously forever in 500 years. That is what this has become. It is no longer a long challenge. They made it so that you can instantly lose someone at the beginning, which is nice in the sense that you get to play the game a lot. It's called reusing content. Me, Roland, only no pain. I'm so tired of this. I've been doing this for 3.5 hours. I've gotten so far and then had it taken away from me twice now. And like I mean, like, yeah, better cards would be whatever, but it's so, why does stuff have to be so like fickle, I guess? Thank God we got a deep drag from something. It's kind of nice. Like our decks and balance are great. Everything's really, really nice in terms of that. It's just not working out. Super great. So we have to rely on, it's again, it's like escort missions in general. That's why Servant of Wrath wasn't fun. It's like, yeah, okay, this guy has one attack die in his entire deck. And you have to make sure that that guy kills the wolf while both are attacking you. Do this other, yeah, well that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like I could go and get more cards, but I really like my decks and cards. If anything, I feel like I'd rather just do other abnormalities or something for fun. Not Hawkmas though. Hawkmas was also irritating. Imagine spending a ton of time and having it all taken away. Not that this is any better, but yeah, I might do that. I might do it just because I don't, like, there are so many things I'd love to stream, and I do love this game, but I want to play the game. I don't want to be in an endless loop where this is all I do forever. And I get, you know, it's supposed to be challenging, but like, does it have to be challenging in this kind of way? Like, I like so many of the story challenges. I like some of the realization, like Netcha's realization was fucking brutal. It took me like 2.5 hours or something to 3 hours on stream to do. But it didn't make me like infuriated. It made me stressed, but it's because I had to think of all the different moves and stuff. This is just like, it's just like, it doesn't matter if I think of the moves or not. It's completely up to RNG. It's up to fate to decide if it wants to allow me to progress or not. And like, I get that I can go and do the whole attacking her thing, but it's like, for every single attempt doing that over and over and over again is just really wears on you. I don't even remember which one this was attacking. I think this one. And we'll do a leap as well because stuff. Which means we have to go and reset this one again. and go back. I remember whenever I wanted to give her strength. It didn't really work that way. But the new card slot really easily into a lot of decks you run? Oh, okay. Even just from the 2 that you saw? Because, like, I think I only have 2 stories left, but I guess one of them is... oh, well, I guess we're already immediately going over here. I guess, oh, it doesn't work for mass attacks, does it? Oh, okay. I guess it still has something that I'd like. Oh, man. Energy conversion is kind of nice. Fuck. I guess I'm using one bullet. One single bullet. I will trust that it solves everything for me, as all single bullets do. Eugene can't do shit. Okay. One of them has a wide variety of really fun cards, and the other has really niche cards that fit 1 or 2. Oh, okay, okay. That actually sounds, and I feel like we've agreed on quite a few, like, deck building stuff before. Or maybe not deck building stuff. What was it specifically? I think it was just the methodology for dealing with Hakma's thing. I'm willing to go and give that a shot, because I really don't want to have to keep doing this tonight. I want to be able to enjoy streams, and obviously, if I'm not enjoying it and no one else is really enjoying it, unless you're one of the people who really likes people raging, but don't not fully understand. Yeah, there's 100 HP. Okay, you know what? I am done for the night. I will 100% do that next stream. Next Monday is going to be doing just story and nothing, nothing else until we are fully done with the story. Specifically because I cannot stand doing that shit a million times. If it wasn't so RNG heavy, I would not care as much. There's so few, like, if you look at any of these 5, the closest thing to being RNG heavy is Tiff's. But even Tiff, like, while it had RNG, it wasn't that bad because Servant of Wrath had so much power. Like, the Servant of Wrath hurts a shit ton, right? But it also, because it hurts a shit ton, it deals tons of damage. All you have to do is stagger the target. But for this one, it's like the ideal way of doing it is either basically attack both at the same time and then it regains HP and you take shit tons of damage, and it's just like either unavoidable stupidity, or you try to do the mechanic like it was originally supposed to be done, I guess. Maybe they weren't even wanting you to do it anymore considering how bad the deck is. But the deck is just so bad that even if you give them 5 strength, you get maybe 1 die that's like a 3 to 5 or some bullshit. And it's like, that's not cool. How are you supposed to do that? I'm doing everything within my power to make it a wider range. I have smoke. I have the Nikolai's damage thing. Both of those would be additive to almost 100% extra. I have, bleed. I have burn to try to weaken a little bit. I have, very tiny range attacks that sometimes I'm able to hit in between. But it's like, good lord, dude. The emotion coin spam worked pretty well when I did it after giving up doing it legit. By emotion coin spam, do you just mean like just doing that to get your HP and shit back? So then eventually you could go and be super strong and then be able to deal with both of them? Next realization is also really nasty, but it's less painful in the sense of yeah. I'm actually looking forward to chess eds, really, mainly because I don't have to deal with AI escort mission where the AI is trying to fucking kill you the entire time. Man, that's nice. I was so close to being able to just be done with it, and then I rolled super low. It's like I don't know. I don't want to complain a shit ton on stream, but it's already at that point where I've like already complained for the past 3 hours, so I'm gonna keep going. But like, it should not be, in any game, there should not be, hey, here's a 3% chance to lose button, and then you just lose instantaneously. so like with the mountain of smiling faces or bodies or corpses or whatever it is, like I hate the fact that everything was going great. I was fine. Everyone's max HP. Gebura gets 1 to 0'd because she rolled a 16 instead of a 17 because he had +2 strength. Why did he have +2 strength? I don't know. The game wanted him to have that, and the game wanted me to roll super fucking low. If Gebura had like +4 strength or whatever that scene, she was in. I don't understand. This is why I'd never want to play Getting Over It or anything like that. I don't want to. I mean, but Getting Over It has RNG in terms of how the swings are and stuff like that. It's not even like that. The problem with this is it's not even a challenge in the sense that, hey, here's a tough thing, think really hard about it. I think that's what frustrates me the most. You're not even playing the game. You're rolling a gotcha. You're rolling a gotcha to go and see, hey, are you going to win or not? And a lot of the times it's a no. I don't like that. There's not much thought that goes into it. You can try to think, but even then, at your best, it might be like a 50-50. Everything else went right. Complaining is justified. I appreciate you thinking that. I really don't want to have to complain too much, but Tiff's fight annoyed me, but this one makes me just more. It makes me more just like, man. I mean, I enjoyed grinding yesterday more than I enjoyed doing this realization. That shouldn't be the case. Realization fights should be capstones of like your prowess and stuff, not hey, you want to go and fight the same fight over and over again for the next 2 hours until you succeed? No? All right. They lowered the wolf's health, which looks like it makes it easier, but it means you can't stagger it and well, that's the thing. I don't even think staggering was in my ideology. I think I did. In the time that you do half of its HP, it lowers it down to like maybe 80% or something like that. So it just doesn't. It unfortunately, like if you could stagger it, fight's fine. Don't even have to worry about it at all. But sadly not like that. So huge bummer. I really like the lore story. I really can't wait to see what the next thing is like between the conversations with each other. But yeah, I'm just on Monday. All I'm gonna be doing is story. We're gonna keep doing story every stream until we're done with every story. That's how it's gonna be. Just because I don't. It's not because like I don't want to do the realizations. I want to. I just don't want to have to deal with the Gebura's. I'd sooner do Chessed's realization than do Gebura's again. But I also want to go chronologically from bottom to top. And so we'll see. But yeah, makes me mad. Would have loved to be able to use Gebura's floor in actual stories, and I guess I can if I don't want to use ego pages. But I don't know. I think we have done in positives to end this on at least somewhat of a positive note. Benefits of this stream. We know what the final thing is to an extent. We know that Pierce and Blunt are really good in this realization. We have successfully reconstructed the decks of some people, which, while I don't like it thematically, I do think is a huge improvement in their page draw and light regen. I think that overall they become stronger because of it, which is very beneficial. Nikolai now has HP and stagger regen, which is also amazing, really good. I think that those are the biggest positives. We have overall enhanced our kit for future attempts whenever we want to. Next story is a surprise. Remember to look at the thumb story, the Ruminos Cartel. I will do that. I will scour it. You can't skip Gebura. I'm assuming it's just the first instance of the thumb. We'll go through the credenza. You can't skip Gebura to go to Chesed anyway. Yeah, okay. And that's fine. Do you want any further warnings about the final fight, or do you want to face the thing, the rest of it blind? Normally I would say I want to go in blind, and I do think I still want to a degree. What I want to know is there something that can just insta-give me, kill me, and take away everything from me without my knowledge? That's the only thing I want to know. My idea, because it's mimicry, right, is that you could make it weaker by, if it kills like a certain, like you can go and make it kill a certain person. and then like deal with it that way. But it also said it would go on to another phase. There's also a lot of terror cards, which really suck and eat up a lot of your card space in your hand. Okay, so three story. I'll probably get through 2 of them, maybe 3 if we do super well. We'll have all the full bulk kit stuff ready, and then on Tuesday I'm gonna grind, and then Wednesday we're gonna go and try this all over again, which means 1 week from now, and hopefully get through just this pure stupidity that is the first fight. I wish it didn't exist. And then try to remember that RNG will never, ever love me, and I need to go and think back about minimums. I stopped doing that for a while, but I think counting minimums is the best way to go to ensure that I actually succeed. Because, I don't know. I don't want Gebura to instantly die again on a 3% chance. No insta-kill. It's perfectly safe to do solo Gebura. Okay, that's good. Final phase doesn't have the same insta-kill style, but I'd recommend not letting it wear any shells anyway. Okay, that's fine. That's good. I wasn't planning on it either. I didn't really want to have to sacrifice units. I just imagined that that was a way to deal with it, because it was like, I think, ineffective for 2 and then immune to 1 or something like that. Or no, ineffective to 1, endured to 2, something like that. It's a DPS check, and you need massive damage to get through. Mimicry is not hard, and you can't insta-kill beside that shell thing. Geb needs to be alive. Make sure you at least have 1 person Geb who can do big hits. You can trust Manifest Ego, at least at the beginning of Mountain Smiling Bodies. Alright. Then, okay, one last question. That DPS check, is that DPS check because of a card or because if I don't do something within a certain period of time and effect activates? So like, is it like a single target card that will kill based on it, or is it an effect that after a certain 3 turns of not dealing enough damage that something will happen? Not either, really? Just a straight up, oh, you mean just, okay, it'll deal more damage over time. Got it. Okay. Well, yeah, as long as there's no counter to like, hey, you reach this turn, you die instantly, then I'm okay with that. All right. Well, still a bummer. Who can we raid? See a few people here. Oh, I see Nocturnal. There's also someone I haven't raided before, though, in my friends list, but I think they might be ending their stream soon. So I guess we could just go hop by Nocturnal again. Let's see. Nocturnal. Actually, fuck typing this out again. I'm not doing this again. I'm gonna go and just click on the raid button. One of the few features that... Oh, wait, can I not? No, here we go. Okay. Nocturnal Pie, there we are. If you can hold on your own, it's fine, I guess, but it'll take 7 billion years. Okay. That's fine. That is fine by me. That is what I want to hear. If it's just consistent fighting it over the course of time, it might suck, but it's not any worse than Mountain of Smiling Faces or Corpses or whatever. Yeah, Freeze, unfortunately we are ending early. My brain is like, I'm not in a good mindset to constantly do Gebura right now. To give you a summary, since you weren't here, and sorry that I had to end it like I think 15 minutes after you came back in, but basically I started from the very beginning of the stream, so almost 4 hours ago doing Gebura. Had one really good attempt where everyone was max HP, including Eugene. Like, everything was just swell dandy. Everyone had all the cards they needed, all the light they needed, and I had Gebura, who had +4 strength along with an infinity die that I thought at the time had a +5 strength because it was infinity. But it doesn't work against mass attacks. But even still, despite that, me using that against the mass attack had a very, very, very low... I had to roll minimum values to on all dice to be hit by that. And I got a 16 compared to the check that was a 17, which broke her and then made her lose every single clash in the world that I had set up for her, and she died instantly that turn. And when that happened, then everything fell apart. Eugene has the downside of the broken die because of mass attacks, but I actually don't mind it for almost all of it. To explain it, I've used Eugene for every single realization. Every single one. And the offset of getting hit sometimes with the Mass Effect thing is, or Mass Attack or whatever, is that Eugene usually has 270 HP by the time that it would even become a problem. And Eugene is my tank, essentially. Eugene is the tank that also supplies support of smoke from Deep Drag, and that is what their purpose is, mainly. So it has been very, very useful in my opinion. But the problem is that I just got instantly deleted in what I feel is an unfair circumstance, and then I grinded my way up with Eugene by herself all the way up to the final phase, so I got a peek at the final phase. That was the one true attempt. I feel like every other attempt I did was not a real attempt because it was all just trying to frickin' get the Red Hood to kill the wolf instead of doing the other way, which is kill the wolf then kill Red Hood. Or someone died to the wolf in second phase or whatever, and it was more irritating than anything that I just had to keep soft resetting to go and try to get to a point that felt like it was a real run. I think Eugene with forecast is alright. The problem is there are no good forecasts right now for Eugene. There's one deck plan that I'm thinking about doing. There's one, but it would not be good for this realization. However, I have been told by Augustus that the stories have some good cards. The 2 stories I haven't done, and there's going to be 3 after Friday's update. And by using those 3 combined, because that's all I'm going to be doing on Monday is doing stories to get cards. Once I have those, I'm going to upgrade my deck and try to bypass some of the RNG that is Phase 1, just so I can have good chances and feel like I'm playing the realization. Because that's what's irritating me more than anything. It's like, I'd love to play the realization, but I can't because it's always in my face, that first phase where you just have to trust to God that, Red Hood has a good deck or something, or a good card draw. Specifically Rapid Gashes. Okay, well that's what I was thinking about. That's actually what I was thinking about adding for the Eugene. That was the thing I was hinting towards. The reason I said it wouldn't be good for Gebura realization, it wouldn't be terrible, it would just be not as good, is because all the abnormalities are weak to blunt or to pierce, not to slash. And Rapid Gashes, while very, very good, only does slash damage. But I will be using that probably as the new Eugene deck afterwards, if I can go and figure out a way to set that up in a way I like, personally. Oh yeah, no, I agree. Phase 1 fucking sucks. Phase 2 is whatever. Phase 3 was just because I lost a bullshit RNG from the bad rolls on the Mass Attack. Mountain of Smiling Corpses was annoying, but it wasn't impossible. It wouldn't have been nearly as hard if I had Gebura fully HP'd. But by that point, I started losing my mind, getting pissed, and making worse decisions. So I'm just going to do that. I was being a little cagey, but Pluto is spot on. If you want to do Rapid Gashes, do the one after R for general fun cards. Yeah, no, I appreciate you not mentioning anything specifically. I do appreciate the less like the general direction I like. So I appreciate you being more vague about it. But yeah, so I'll be doing those on Monday, and maybe I'll even do an extra hour or something of stream to try to get all 3 in there, because I want to continue. I want to see what happens next. I just wish that I could play it. I could play the realization instead of having to go through the trials of rolling a slot machine that requires thinking to do every single time. I assume that all SOT line 2 done. One of the abnormalities is good. Chesed third element is really busted as well. I've heard that Chesed's abnormality pages did get updated slightly, in a good way as buffs, but I haven't taken a good look at them, and I've never used Chesed's floor outside of the realizations, or no, abnormalities. But eventually I'll get to know them. Okay, in any case, let me go and do what I was planning on doing in Raid Nocturnal. And then I'm going to go and I don't know if I'm gonna go to bed early. I'm gonna play something else, I guess. Not because I hate the game, but I want to play a game that I can enjoy after work, and while I was enjoying the one attempt I had, it was only one attempt in 4 hours. One attempt in 4 hours is not a good ratio. If it was like 2 or 3 attempts, maybe it would be a little bit better, you know? Went from poo-poo garbage to actually pretty solid. One of the cards is really busted. Rake is an absolute meme. Well, yeah. I assumed it was going to be Scarecrow. Wait, hold on. Is that right? We had, did we have the lion? Or no, Scarecrow was first, I think. That's right. So I'm assuming lion or something is next because of the story. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I've tilted myself over the course of these few hours. I will say overall, with a fresh mind, with these new decks, and eventually with the new cards next Wednesday, I believe that we can do this. But anyway, thanks for sticking around, guys, through all the anger and bitterness. I try not to do that too often. It's this and Tiff that have done this to me, but I'll try to be a little bit better in the future.